All right, welcome back to the Backseat Banter podcast. I am Angelo.
I'm Jake.
And today we have two very special guests.
Well, one more special than the other, but definitely, like, I see one all the time.
Yeah. So we got Kevin Southworth. He is the head coach here at Lineage BJJ. And we'll get into your background a little bit here in a minute. And then, of course, we got Lucas Montalvão, No-Gi Worlds and Pan champion last year. And yeah, dude, we're going to get in your background, get in your story, dude. I'm super, super fucking excited for this.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah,
Big
man.
pleasure to be here. What's up, everyone? Kevin, Jack, Angelo, thank you so much,
Hell
guys.
yeah, dude.
Go ahead.
So how do you want to kick this off, dude?
I say we start with the open-ended questions. So, like, what got you guys into jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, where'd you start? Kevin, we'll start with you.
Yeah.
Don't you gotta do your Navy spiel first?
We're gonna record another thing for that. Don't worry about it.
So what got me into jiu-jitsu though?
Yeah.
After college, so grew up playing sports, wrestled, liked grappling, hurt my knee, stopped, played lacrosse. Wasn't good enough to play lacrosse in college. So I got into powerlifting. Rugby captain was like, "You're big. Do you want to hit people?" And I was like, "I could hit people." So I played rugby, and then after college, I was like, "Man, if I don't do anything, I'm gonna get fat, fatter than I am now." So I was like, "Well, I can either do adult rugby or I can look into jiu-jitsu," because I had been to like a Gracie garage where I just wrestled.
Right.
So, messaged Seth at Calvert at the time and was like, "Okay, I'm gonna drop in." And, you know, that was a Saturday. The Saturday before, I went to Pax River, watched them play, and they were eating hot dogs and drinking beer before the match. And,
Right.
you know, I'm 27 around this time, you know. College is a marathon, not a sprint. Yeah. So, you know.
It's go a little crazy.
So, I went to rugby. I was like, eh. And then I went to Calvert MMA.
Okay.
Did a class. It was self-defense.
Of
But
course.
then the open mat came.
It's not that fun to class. It's all right.
Nobody wants to be the best at defending themselves, okay?
It's important. It's important.
Yeah, sure.
But then started stand-up wrestling, and I was like, I could do this. And then my wife was like, yeah, just do it. You know, at the time we were engaged. She was like, just keep going then.
Right.
I was like, all right. And then
It's a life change, right?
Yep, and then that was that. I was like, I can stay in shape doing this. I can, you know, meet people here. I don't really have to go out of my way to hang out with people. I can just go to practice. And
Right.
The rest was history.
That's the nice part too. Is like you don't even have to talk to anybody if you don't want to. You can just sit there, beat the shit out of people, and go home, or get your ass kicked. You know.
And it's two friends, right? Yeah. It's still a nice environment. That was fun thing. Everybody trying to kill each other, but at the end of the day, it's everybody friend.
Yeah.
That is the fun part for me, you know.
Hell yeah.
Still go home like I want to beat his ass next time I come back. Wait till tomorrow.
Oh yeah. So then, same question for you, Lucas. You know, what's your background? How'd you get into jiu-jitsu? Where did it all start?
What made me get into jiu-jitsu actually was improving my MMA game.
Okay.
Yeah, I started training Muay Thai and boxing when I was 12. I trained Muay Thai boxing, a little bit off MMA, but without working on the ground for like 2 years and a half. With 14 to 15, I started training jiu-jitsu to improve my MMA game.
Right.
My dream was be the UFC fighter,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Do you have any fights?
No fights.
No fights?
I have a inside, like an in-house tournament Muay Thai fight
Okay.
once, but not like a tournament experience, to be honest.
You didn't like getting
real
kicked in the head?
First, it was like a smoke tournament, right? No result, no winner. Yeah.
Right.
And it's and my first jiu-jitsu tournament, and it changed everything. Right?
Yeah.
And again, I start training jiu-jitsu to improve my MMA game, and get in love.
So how old were you when
I started training jiu-jitsu? I was 15 actually. I just turned 15, and then
So you're about to hit a decade
Yep.
on the mat.
Right now,
Okay.
yeah, 90 years. Actually, I started in 2016, October, never forget, October 2016. With 1 month training, my professor signed me up on a tournament.
Yeah.
He said, you're ready, because, even in like a beginner jiu-jitsu, I was, getting everything very fast. I think because Muay Thai and boxing, watching a lot of fights, And then I was 15, he signed me up in a juvenile bracket, 16, 17 years old together. And I destroy everybody with 4 month training. And then next weekend I compete again. And until end of the year, that's October, right? 2016.
Right.
Until end of the year, I competed probably like 5, 6, 7 tournaments.
Jesus Christ.
Win everything. And then get my blue belt with 4 months. And then
Jesus fuck, dude.
I did
the
2
rest is
tournaments.
history.
I did 2 tournaments in 3 months, and after the second tournament, I couldn't walk straight.
Oh yeah, I was young. I was very young.
Yeah.
I was training all day. And I'm just doing that, to be honest. Since I start, training martial arts, I've become very that's what I want.
Yeah.
Since the beginning. And then when I start training jiu-jitsu, the focus changed a little bit. When I competed jiu-jitsu for the first time, like say again, I get in love and just start doing that. And I'm here right now. But I will be back to MMA soon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, you're gonna do it.
More about it.
Yeah. We'll get into that.
I know. I know how to move from standing a little bit.
And that's one thing that always fucks me up every time I hear stories. Both of you started jiu-jitsu right around the time that I stopped doing jiu-jitsu the first time as a blue belt. And now I'm still a blue belt.
Yeah, that's good.
Now he's just getting choked up by Mateo.
Yeah.
So, like,
yeah, now I just have 6'7" Mateo beating the shit out of me.
Yeah, he's a big bitch. What's crazy, you started about a year prior to me. You're just younger.
Yeah, I was not a lot of. 9 years is a lot,
Yeah.
But I know people's training jiu-jitsu for 15, 20, 30 years.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
And boy,
And especially
don't
nowadays,
achieve half what I
you got like the 18, 19, 20-year-olds, but they started when they were like 3.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, they're only 20, but they have 17 years of experience on the mat.
Right. It's
fucking
never
insane.
late, bro. Never late to start. I'll say that for everyone. Everyone who start training jiu-jitsu. It's never late.
Absolutely.
It's a life change for everybody. From a couple people's less, other people's more,
Right.
But it's a life change for everybody. It's a great thing. You guys know that. Everybody
Oh,
here
yeah. Oh,
is
yeah.
crap all day.
Well, like, it's just weird. Like, you get choked out. Like, you lose a lot.
Right.
When you first start, like you get fucking.
Damn, he looks
Some-
great.
When I come back the next day.
sometimes like you're like, wow, I was really in a good mood driving here, and now I'm.
Now I
I can't look at my wife in the eye. Okay. this man manhandled me and put me to sleep.
Especially rolling with Mateo, it's
my
like,
God.
I'm feeling good coming in, and then next thing I know, I'm in turtle. Mateo oil checks me, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore.
I need to go talk to someone. But
I would say that for the beginner students, like you gotta pass through for those 3-6 first months. You're gonna get a smash.
Oh,
for
yeah.
real. It's not gonna be fun, especially if you have a little bit more figure, which is normal for a couple of people, And I think like it's a survivor moment, right? You have to survive the first 6 months, maybe 1 year, depends how good you are too. And then later start becoming like fun, start like beat somebody, you see, things start change, hitting movements, maybe competing, win tournaments,
Right.
so like where like what are some fads in like the jiu-jitsu world that you've seen that are like, because recently, and I'm sure the straight ankle lock has made
A
kind
huge
of a comeback.
comeback, dude.
Huge comeback. Like people are like, outside heel hook, never
I
heard
know,
of it.
very fresh. I know, definitely.
But because I remember when I first started doing jiu-jitsu, it was like when Keenan Cornelius was making his big come up. So worm guard was a big thing, Sparta guard was a big thing.
Yeah, when I start too, it's. I remember watch Keenan competing. You know, those crazy arm guard sweeping everybody. He was a black belt world champion, right, on the gi? Yeah, was amazing. Actually, like when I started training jiu-jitsu, who was on the big hype was, you guys know Albert Santos? You know him?
Yeah.
It's like a little bit weird stories about him.
Well, towards the end, yeah.
Yeah, he, I think he's arrested right now for like some rape situation.
I say so. We're calling at the same time. He was big, but he was on his way.
Yeah. He's on his downfall.
It's going crazy. But I mean, at that time, 2017 was my first year as a blue belt. I think he win Grand Slam as a black belt. So Pans, Words, Euros, and Brasileiros on the same year. And as a super heavy division, which is my division, and doing like a crazy jiu-jitsu, so it's one of my biggest inspirations. I remember watching Albert Santos against Kina too. It was a great time.
Well, I say, what was it? Hodger was on his way out. Buchecha wasn't far behind. Too. So those two and Leandro Lowe, they were the top, but they were starting to on their way out. So then there was Gary Tonin, but he was light. I'm watching these big guys, and then Tonin comes along, and he was exciting. And then the Meow Brothers, all the Barabolos, and I used to watch theirs constantly just to see how they would take an inversion and try to steal it. And then
I think those guys, Meow Brothers and Kina, they changed the jiu-jitsu for real. The Meow Brothers with the beating bolo, those upside down attacks. And Kina with those warm guards and stuff. People start to, Marcelo Garcia was doing that stuff a long time ago before then, but I think it started becoming very famous after the Meow Brothers, right?
Like, I know being a smaller guy, when I first started, like, I was always watching the Meow Brothers and then the Mendez Brothers too. Like, those are my big two that, like, anytime I wanted to try to do something, those are the two that I was watching. But like you were saying, like, being a bigger guy, you're probably trying to look for the bigger dudes. Like, I know Dean Lister was another one that I used to watch the fuck out of.
I never watched Dean Lister.
Really?
Dude, I'm horrible about, like, what I watch coming up. Because I didn't watch anything really. Like, as I was training, I just went to class and I was like, okay, this is what we learned. I'd go home and watch. So, like, if we learned, like, mount, maintaining mount. I went home and watched maintaining mount. I never, not until I got higher rank did I start exploring out on my own or, coaching to expand upon that. It was just like, this is what we learned. I'm going to take that. I'm going to run this path and then grow from there. Until
you saw Craig Jones do a Z-guard.
I never really watched Craig Jones.
Really?
Yeah, that whole, like, jiu-jitsu's gay stuff and all that. Like, I don't know. It's just not my sense of humor.
I mean, it is pretty. It's super.
It's funny, but I never really was like super into it too. And at the time, like, I was training in the morning, going to work, leaving work to go lift at the gym with my wife and Seth, go home, eat dinner, then back to training again that night. So, like, I really,
crazy routine right there.
Watching what I could on YouTube at my job. So, I didn't watch a whole lot of instructionals. And, maybe there's something wrong with me that, like, I can't listen to people talk.
That's how I am with, like, the Danaher and the Gordon Ryan.
You see it on the podcast.
Like Danaher. Like,
that's how I am with, like, Danaher and Gordon Ryan.
His fucking lips smacking when he talks. Like, yes, he's a great coach. He's better than I'll ever be. Like, sure, absolutely. But his lips fucking smack and he talks so slow.
The guy that I cannot listen is Mike Musumasa, bro. I'm sorry. Great jiu-jitsu, but I can't listen instructional for this guy, man. It's like
fucking nuts.
My mind's about to blow.
It's just a different level of autism
I watch his Instagram, all his stupid shit on his Instagram until I fucking can't. Okay, I'm like, he had one like 2 days ago. He's like, pasta la vista. I'm like, I fucking threw my phone. Okay, that shit was dog shit.
No, that's you start talking about that. That's an interesting. Like, I was trained a lot of jiu-jitsu when I start training. I was dedicating myself so much. And like Fuck, I forgot what we're talking about. Shit. My bad. What were you talking about, man? Again?
Prior talking about like training. Just
Train out, you can watch the things, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, on my beginner, like it's crazy because I was training so much, 2-3 times a day, and I was like not very interested in watch videos and stuff and about jiu-jitsu. But like we were saying before, after I become a coach, man, everything's changed.
Yeah.
I still like be way more interested to learn new things, even the things that I'm not gonna use on my game, but to pass for the students and stuff like that. Maybe I become more patient too. I think more like a knowledge. Paying attention more. It's but when I was young, I was just like training party all the time. That's it. No watching videos and stuff.
So how long you been coaching?
Coaching right now, I start coach 2 times a week in Brazil in my old gym as a brown belt, and that was a little bit after the pandemic, 2021 maybe. That was my first experience teaching, and then I started like teaching for you every single day in end of 2022 in ground control Colombia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And since there, I'm teaching every day right now.
So have you noticed, and this goes for you too, Kevin, like whenever you like roll with like lower belts and like you're like instructing lower belts a lot, does that like fuck up your game and make you
when competing
like
at like a higher level?
Yeah.
Or do you think it has any effect, either good or bad?
I mean, I think it has a good and bad.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, the good because you become more patient. I think like what changed a lot for me since I started teach. My training partners was my students.
Yeah.
Right.
Not very good training partners on my level, right?
Yeah.
They helped me a lot to train in my defense, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
I become more confident, like letting they like, for example, pass my guard, get on my side, so work my recovery, let it get my one hook on the back, and then try escape. I'll start doing those things a lot, and it's I think like you can learn a little bit from everybody,
And then same thing for you, Kevin. Like
I would say big thing like coaching every day, running the gym. Like if I want good rolls, I better be a damn good coach and coach you guys to the level I need to roll with, right?
Right.
So like, I mean, then you also can be a little shellfish. Like, hey, I really want to focus on like me. I want to up my half butterfly from my Z guard to my half butterfly. We just did a month on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Everyone gets better at it.
Right.
Now you guys are really familiar with it. So when I go to play it, you guys are knowing what I'm going to do. So it forces me to be better.
Yeah.
And what
I was
he's
doing
saying-
that the same, man.
Yeah. And then his, like the defense, like I can, like rolling with lower people, you can slow the roll and start seeing, like, I'm letting them get this far on me. And then you can start, as they get better, cutting it back. So seeing the levels of defense on like and as you're rolling and things like that, like how late can I let things go, right? How much can I let
like
stretch
even
my foot?
Bro.
even at my level, like I'm not that good, but
Bro.
I'll do the same thing rolling with white belts where it's like, okay, I want to work on recovering guard from side mount, so I'll let guys get the side mount and try to work back to my guard recovery.
Bro, I become pans and world champ as a black belt trainer for students, bro. Trainer for white belts and blue belts basic, which
Hell
is
yeah.
crazy,
Well, like,
I mean, I was training a lot before with tough peoples,
Yeah.
So I was like kind of like ready, right? Just I juice a couple stuffs with the students, and it's crazy. Like that's a great example. Like, can work. You don't need to, try to kill each other every single day. But like, train so hard every single day. It's also like kind of bad, You're gonna
your body
injure
takes
yourself.
a beating for sure.
It's true.
yeah. Nice.
So one thing I've always been curious about, like, I've trained up several gyms since I first started doing jiu-jitsu, and one thing I've asked every gym owner or the head coach at each gym is like, at what point did you kind of decide like, okay, this is what I'm going to do? Like, I'm going to run a gym, or I'm going to compete full time. Like, at what point did that kind of like click in your head? Like, this is what I'm doing now. Was it early on? Was it something that just kind of happened?
But I mean, for competing or for like living from jiu-jitsu, for like open a business, open a gym, where it's about that. I mean, to compete since the first week, bro. To be honest.
Okay.
I mean, since the first tournament, right?
Right.
After
Like you knew.
Yeah.
from day one.
100%
Like, this
sure.
is, this is, I'm doing this.
Since some little kid, like Kevin said before, I was very deep with sports. You know, tried everything before jiu-jitsu and striking. You know, and as soon as I start training jiu-jitsu and compete for the first time, I know this is what I want. You know, I mean, with not like, you know, think too much far ahead, right? But I know that will be my thing.
Yeah.
And I think since I moved to United States and I really start like just do that every single day, every single time. Because in Brazil it was very like distracted with all the stuff, right?
Yeah.
And
As
soon as I moved down here and I start like teaching every day, I mean, that change click on my mind a little bit. Like, all right, now I'm start becoming like a worker, sumo entrepreneur, and then you know, change my life. But since the first tournament, I always already know what I'm gonna be.
Were you nervous for your first tournament? Like, do you remember that? Or?
Man, I'm nervous every single tournament, bro. Yeah. I mean, the difference is I know how to control myself right now, right? On the beginning, it was like kind of like out of control a little bit. And when I lost, I was going crazy, crying, you know, like not like dealing very well with this. And right now, with more experience, I can, you know, do myself better with the nervous. But I'm always nervous. I think everybody, bro. You know, you got to think one thing.
Especially if you're someone that wants to do well in competition, there's always going to be that level of nerves.
Definitely. You got to think one thing, man. It's everybody. We humans, you know. Everybody, we are different peoples, but we have same feelings, you know, like. Right. So everybody feels scared, everybody feels excited, you know. It's normal. The thing is the way how you control that. That is like, you know, what changed for me. And
and then, Kevin, same question for you. Like, obviously, you didn't start doing jiu-jitsu being like, I'm going to be the head coach at fucking Lineage someday.
Like, mine, like, I had growing up, it was go to college, work. Now, growing up, my dad coached all the time with our sports. So I knew I wanted to do something, give back to sports. Even down to my grandmother. If you look in PG County, there's a Libby Southworth basketball tournament. That was my grandmother who started that. She started Parks and Rec in PG County. So I knew I wanted to do something just like my dad did. It was fun. And then, after college training, like, this is cool. I started helping with kids and stuff like that. And then it kind of happened where Jim needed someone to take down here full time, and we worked everything out. And I was like, well, I could do this then. And I was even went to college. I was working in my field, and I was what you would imagine. But then I was like, well, I could do this. It'd be fun, and then if the business is passed it to my kids. And the nice thing too, like with like sports growing up, my dad loved basketball. He coached basketball. But when you start,
I was about to ask that. What your dad did in basketball?
Yeah, hell yeah. So those growing up though, like he could play basketball with us, but like coaching baseball, like I didn't want to be like, man, that coach usually like stands at fucking home plate hitting balls to the infield, going, gotta get your butt down. Like that didn't interest me. But then I was like, this, like I get to coach y'all, but then we get to like. We get a scrap after, so like those shithead students, it's like, cool, I'm gonna hold you down. So like, and then I was like, I think I could do this.
And I imagine too, like with your background in wrestling, the similarity between jiu-jitsu and wrestling probably just made it that much easier.
Yeah. My wrestling coach, he was fantastic. Wrestling, I have to be honest, I wasn't the best wrestler. I was telling the story to someone else. My coach told me at the end of freshman year, like, said my last name wrong still. You know it's Southworth. And I was like, this ain't my fucking last name.
Like, dude, you've been with me for fucking months now.
Right?
I wish did wrestling in college and high school, man. I was changing my jiu-jitsu for, I just started training standing. I mean, wrestling when I moved down here. And not very like super consistent. Actually, my wrestling is actually I'm both. Actually,
I saw his guard pull at the seminar. It looked like one of his first time.
Okay. I want you
to be honest. Like, I mean, it's weird because on the gi I put guard all the time. My lasso is fire. I play lasso very well. My half guard is good too. and I was pull guard all the time in tournaments. But on the no-gi, I was ultra heavy division, no guard pull, man.
Yeah.
Wrestling all the time. Shout out to Coach Mark too. Mark from Ground Control as a coach who helped me a lot for wrestling. So he has like two classes a week at this old gym that I work, and he was like it's a jiu-jitsu class, but he's doing like more standing wrestling practice, and then that was my best training session for 2 years straight. Like we're doing like King of the Hill. 20, 30 minutes of straight standing. And I mean, that's one thing too. Like the training partners, we were saying that before, the training partners are not the best. The level's not good, but I was like 30 minutes straight on the middle. Making me push the pace.
Let's be honest here. Wrestling and jiu-jitsu isn't that great anyways. Most people can't wrestle. Right. So training with guys that can't wrestle, it's not that it's not that different compared to what you're going to see in competition.
We have a lot of wrestlers down here, though. Like when we did the wrestling Wednesdays, I just ran it like my coach, Jason Gabrielson.
And I swear half the class was like, I was a college wrestler.
It gives me so much confidence, man. It's crazy. I was that's another interesting thing too. I was teaching my kids this week and last week X guard, and I was talking about like how the wrestling is very important. Teaching guard, teaching guard. I was talking about how the wrestling is important because even in guard sweeps, you're gonna end up in wrestling situations, right?
You go to wrestle up from the sweep,
right? You're gonna go for single, double, or body lock from the front or from behind, So even when you're playing guard, you're gonna end up in wrestling, so you have to like have a little sense about it, Judo helped me a lot too on the beginner. I'm from GF team. They have a very like a strong judo and jiu-jitsu team. So I was for a long time warming up my jiu-jitsu train with judo. Like 20-30 minutes off warm up, just like walking around, standing, right way to walk, right proper way to walk, breaking grips, making good grips, learn CONI, get those throws like that. It was kind of cool. And then helped me a lot, my confidence, changed my jiu-jitsu a lot. And then when I moved down here, start training wrestling for Coach Mark. I also trained wrestling. I don't know if you guys know this guy, Andy Howard. He's from Dallas, Texas. He played Olympic Games in 2008, 2009 or something. And then I live in Dallas for 3-4 months, training for him 3 times a week. Helped me a lot, bro. Was linked to those body locks. He opened my mind a lot. And I learned very fast, so it was a cool experience. The wrestling changing my jiu-jitsu for real.
Oh yeah, and it's the same thing for me because we were talking earlier. I'm from Ohio, and Ohio is a huge wrestling state.
I was training for a lot of wrestlers.
So every time I go up there, I'll drop into gyms, and it's all dudes that are like, "Oh yeah, I wrestled at Ohio State or this other D1 school." So I'm like, I'm picking up all this shit from them that I'm like, "Holy fuck, dude! I didn't even think about this when it comes to jiu-jitsu, especially when it comes to no gi, right? Like in the gi, the extra grips. Obviously, like wrestling still works very well in the gi, but I feel like judo kind of applies better when it comes to grappling in the gi.
At least like that thing, the break
the push pull
and get close. It's kind of a little different. The distance control, right?
No. Whenever I'm at a tournament and I see the guy on Smooth Comp and he's like, "Oh, we've got some judo competitions." I'm like, well,
blast double.
Guard pull for a second. It's hard to sweep those guys, man. They have a strong base.
He just blast doubles them.
Blast double hand, picking down.
So this is how you finish against a judo guy. You blast double, he puts you in a guillotine, you tap in about 15 seconds, you go back to the gym. Or
I got you, man. I was the last one here.
This is just the cycle, okay? It was a canon event, Shit happens.
You did it twice.
I got out of the second one.
Okay, but you did it twice.
I didn't touch judo until later.
Yeah.
Really?
I wrestled.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna judo. We're gonna dance upright. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna just shoot. I'm gonna shoot a high crotch.
Yeah.
That's like the kids' tournaments. They can't shoot a high crotch. Like lame. I get it. But yeah, I didn't practice judo. I was like, oh fuck that. And then got older. I was like, man, my back fucking hurts. I'll stand up straight a little bit. I'll hit a foot sweep or foot feet, and then I'll shoot. So like,
I don't shoot the head outside, man. I don't know. It's too dangerous for me. I was always get caught in this front headlocks.
Be fast. Get that head up around the back.
Go straight for the body. Single to double.
My coach had us practicing high crotches.
Yeah.
All day.
That's good.
every
Good
day.
technique.
I was told I should not do single legs or blast doubles, and that I should focus on ankle picks. And
that's good too.
Yeah.
A single leg is the best.
But nobody wants to see that. Okay.
Right.
They want to see a fucking. Oh,
You're a white belt. No one's watching you.
I believe I have my number one fan right here.
I stay till the tournament ends.
Yeah, he stays till the tournament ends. Okay. It's kind of part of my membership. I paid to this. I'm a hobbyist, you guys.
Single legs are the easiest and powerful and best for me. I feel like the single leg, you can get double, you can get body lock, you can run a pipe, you can get the back.
The back is really easy.
It's more easy. You don't need to really shoot to get a single. You don't need to drop your knees on the ground and stuff like that. I feel like very comfortable with the single leg.
Like why
see
work
my
hard-
highlights, my videos out single, and against big people. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like why work harder than you have to on a takedown? You know, like that's my big thing is whenever you do a blast double, you're gonna fucking earn it. Like he's not gonna just fucking let it happen.
Burn your knee, maybe.
I wish I had the same mentality in wrestling now, being older, obviously, in jiu-jitsu. But it's all setups. Yeah. Like, when I was younger, I was like, I'm just going to shoot.
Confidence
and I'm going to run this damn thing until he hits the mat. And now it's like, I can start using other moves to set stuff up. Like, man, I was an idiot. Coach was right. Like,
it's moving people with your hands to get to their legs.
Well, then you got your arm drags, your Russians, your throw bys. I'll even super duck and stuff like that just to get movement because that's all I'm looking for. Like, younger, just grind it out.
Like, well, this is gonna hurt.
Right? It's only one today, whatever.
Well, like, especially if you compete in gi and then no gi at a tournament, like towards the end, you're like, man, I really don't want to go to overtime.
I don't.
See, that's where you get lucky with the. That's where you get lucky, especially a good fight with the white belt overtime.
Oh yeah, it's just
like it's first to the takedown.
Well, sometimes they add stuff in, right? Yeah.
Sometimes you get stacked, and you see your coach go. Like, I don't know what I'm saying no to.
A good fight. Yeah. The white belts aren't supposed to do the triangle.
Yeah.
The lock up the triangle and fight for that. It's just the armbar, the back, the takedown. They put him in his person.
What you mean on the overtime?
Yes. So they put him in the triangle. He gets stacked. He has it locked up. The guy stacks.
But like how lock? Like figure four,
feeder.
full locker or just like
Fully
close
locked.
guard?
Oh, it's so they're starting in diamond guard.
Yeah.
Diamond
But
guard,
it's there.
Right.
He puts the guy fully in triangle. The ref isn't really paying attention too much. He gets stacked with a forearm across the face. He goes to sleep.
Like you see my arms go limp. Like
What? So you applying the trunk when he put it to sleep?
Yeah.
you put me to sleep.
Like a stacking with
Well,
depression?
like I don't know why, but like the person on the ground is going to go out first. Like he's gonna go out first.
So he goes to sleep.
That's crazy.
His legs open up. He quickly comes back. So the ref was like, "Were you out?" And he's looking at me, and I was like,
I'm walking around.
No, wow.
So he looks at the ref and goes, "No,
Where'd you go?
I was awake, dude. What do you mean?
So they go to the takedown now, and I'm just like, just shoot. Just as soon as they say go, shoot. He fucking shoots, takes him down, gets the win, comes off, and he's like, well, what happened?
No, but that's crazy, man. But that's a
Wildest
nice
ever.
tough issue, man. Samurai over there.
That's fucking good.
That's good, man.
That was also
You're
the stare
sleeping
down
and still
you had.
winning.
Oh my god.
That guy was odd. He came out.
I never sleep, bro.
I've never.
I never
I've put people
yeah.
to sleep. I've put people to sleep.
Same, bro. One time and put the guy to sleep, showing a technique, man. 30, 40 people's on the class, man. 20 white belts. People's on the first week. I was showing like a boy now from the back. And like, I was like not very tight. I know, like, the grip is not very tight, and I was applying, talking, and I just feel the guy doing like this. And I was like, let him go. I look to him, like, come back. I look everybody around. Everybody's like this.
Not for me.
And I'm about to lose my drum.
Dude, that was me like last week. You were showing the triangle setups, and I there was one point it started closing in real quick. I was like, oh fuck.
I'm not like I have big legs. I'm a big fan of squatting. Right, squatting's important. So I know when I do triangles. Like my first person I put to sleep was a clock choke, and then my second one it was my buddy. It was Josh.
Yeah.
He was like, cross collars are bullshit. They don't work. I was like, fuck,
Don't say
bullshit.
that. Don't say
So
that.
I sent it. Boom.
say
And next thing, he's on me out, and I put him back, and he comes back. He's like, I'm whipped. I'm like, really? Because you just slept. And my wife was right there, and she was like, was he out?
You're like,
He's like,
happy
yeah.
and proud to put it to sleep right now.
So it was like, that's what you get. Cross collars don't
good,
work.
man.
It was fast. It was probably the meanest cross collar I've ever hit. But he's my buddy, so I was like, fuck it.
Worth it.
That big bullshit. Chokes from the back with the gi for me is the most powerful, to be honed.
Oh, like a bow and
Those
arrow.
boring arrows, I know
The zipper chokes.
the zipper choke. What one I do a lot is I learned on my black belt, bro, and I started to do the when you grab the own sleeve and then.
Oh, the Ezekiel.
Ezekiel choke
Yeah.
from the back.
Yeah,
I cannot do from different positions, but from the back, seat belt, like I can get that.
Yeah.
Very easy to do. No, sometimes they fight on the collar very hard, defending, right? You get it on sleeve and then do that.
Yeah, if I hit it from the front, I punch choke. If from the back, I'll Ezekiel.
Right.
From the front, I'll drive my fist. You know, I'm a little mean.
Little bit.
Dude, I got the shit punch choked out of me tonight. That shit fucking hurt.
Who?
That I think he does the day class. His name's Jake.
Oh, Viking Jake, big
Yeah,
guy. Yeah,
Viking
yeah,
Jake.
yeah.
Dude, I was playing Z guard the
Accurate.
whole round. I was
Yeah,
like,
accurate.
I was playing it really well. He couldn't pass it, and then like he finally got me flattened on my back. I went to recover full guard, and he like as he sat up, grabbed a collar, and then the other fist came in, just like right in the
He's
front of my
strong.
throat. I was like, holy fuck, dude.
He's real strong.
He's
It's
country
uncomfortable.
strong.
Yeah, he doesn't look his age either. He's in closing 40, so he's
No
Shut
shit.
the hell up.
Dude,
No
I would have
way.
guessed like 25, 26.
Yeah, no,
like my age.
He's strong. He started back at Calvert with me.
Yeah.
I called him Chris for 2 months, and he responded. And then at a tournament,
They call his name out, and you're like, oh, what the
Yeah, I
fuck?
was like, oh shit, you know.
Oh, that's not one of my guys.
It's like, man, I've been calling this guy Chris.
I know
That's
to me.
asshole. Yeah.
That happened with me before. I was calling the guy for months on the name and like, that's not my name. Like after months, I'm like, why you don't say that before, bro? I'm terrible with names, bro. I'm terrible. It's really hard for me sticking to my names. I'm good for numbers, but
Yeah.
the name, it's tough. I always forgot.
Yeah.
I've gotten good at names. I think
Oh,
I
yeah.
almost have everyone's name and almost last names down from the gym here. And,
Yeah.
and there's over 200 here.
Yeah.
Numbers, oh fuck, I suck at numbers. I might be dyslexic. Mix shit up and all that. Like, yeah, no, hell no. Numbers are not my jam.
Fuck. So you mentioned, you moved to the States young, right? You're like 16, 17, somewhere around there.
Yes, I mean, the first time I came here was 2013 to just Disney World with my
Yeah.
family vacation. The first time I came to experience leave was in 2018, and I live in California for 5-6 months
Okay.
with Professor Julio, GFT Orange County. It was a great experience. I was 16 years old, blue belt, juvenile. Stopped school in Brazil, everything. So I started very early.
Yeah.
And then moved down here, back to Brazil. 2019, next year, I moved to Ohio. Also for
yeah.
same season, January to June,
Okay.
is the high season for gi, right? IBJJF.
Right.
Gutenberg invited me to live in Ohio, Toledo, with a bunch of killers on the house. Good.
Yeah,
good.
you're saying like Dante Leon, Max
Yeah.
Jimenez, all those guys, dude.
Hell yeah.
That's a fucking house to live in, dude.
Oh, I didn't know about
Crazy,
that.
crazy.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
hear about that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
crazy and nice experience. We live in a house for 5-6 months, Ohio, Toledo. It was about like 10, 12 guys. We training for the big tournaments. I was the youngest there, 17 years old,
Yeah, that's
blue
fucking
belt,
nuts.
90
That's
kilos.
fucking
Everybody's
nuts.
so heavy. All going home crying, man.
I say Max.
Getting submit every single training 5-6 times. Making me tough. It was a great experience. Making me, change my jiu-jitsu a lot. I learned so much.
What
Making
weight
me
class
tough.
were you?
Making me become a man. Like have more responsibilities with stuff. Was a really good experience. That was 2019.
So that time frame, you won Pans, Euros, and Worlds.
And at that time,
Yeah.
I win Euros and Pens.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't fight Brasileiros. because it was too expensive back to Brazil, and I lost words on my semifinals. So I hit half Grand Slam as a blue belt. You know, I don't fight. I lost words and don't fight the Brazilians.
Okay.
And then next year was pandemic, right?
Yeah.
COVID start, and I was about to come in 2020 for here, Maryland, to stay with Max and you know try to figure out the life here. But then pandemic start everything, and I came in 2021.
Okay.
1 year after pandemic, I came to Dallas, Texas with my dad first. Things don't go very well for us there, and then we stopped here in Maryland later.
Okay.
You know, my dad has a job opportunity here. I actually hurt my knee, bro. I hurt my knee in Dallas very bad.
Was that while you were wrestling down there?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. But I heard on jiu-jitsu training, but I was wrestling at the same time there with Andy.
Okay.
My left knee was already injured, and I have a big accident on my right knee. And then, I back to Brazil. My dad was go to Maryland. I back to Brazil to do my surgery. I did both knee surgeries at the same time, bro.
Dude.
At the same time.
God.
ACL on my right knee, meniscus on my left knee at the same time, which is crazy.
So your ass was not walking for like 6 months.
I spent like 45, 50 days on bed without walk.
Jesus Christ.
My mom was giving me food and shower on the bed. It was a crazy experience. I learned how to walk again, bro. It's very bad. Very, very bad. As another thing making me very, very strong. And then after 2 or 3 months, when I start walk normally again, I came to United States one more time. Yeah. Finished my recover everything here, and then start compete everything. And now I'm here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was very tough, man. The knee surgery was crazy.
So that's I imagine, competing at a high level like that, obviously you got to train a lot. The training is hard, right? And then dealing with injuries like that, how do you balance, training at a high level like that and then keeping your body healthy? Right. Like how do you keep a balance between those?
I mean, I think it's a bunch of things, right? A bunch of things you gotta do to stay healthy, right? Mm-hmm. Eat clean, eat better, stretch, work
Stretching
out.
Is a big one.
Stretching?
I need to do that more.
Mobility work.
I could count on one hand how many people I see stretch before.
It's annoying, especially the beginning when you're super tired. It's like, hurting, But after you become consistent, you become normal. I'm not gonna lie. The couple months I'm not stretching too much, but after my surgery, I was stretching every single day, and I think making me recover fast. Yeah. Making my guard improve so much to be more flexible.
Makes your guard improve? Makes your guard improve?
Oh yeah.
I might start.
Oh yeah, come on. Bro, you become more mobile and flexible. Your guard's gonna be better for sure. Yeah. I have a big lesson on that too. I was purple belt, and I have like an injury on my glute over here, like begin off a hamstring or glute, and then the doctor say, "Man, you stretch your body." He asked me, right? You stretch your body? I say, no, just train all day and sleep. That's it. And it's like, man, start stretch your body, do some mobility work. That will be the best thing for you. And I started in 1-2 months. I was feeling nothing on my glute, and then my guard becoming like it's coming to another level after that. It really, really helps.
So are you like a stretch in the morning kind of guy, or like before training? Or?
I don't know. Say it was the best time. Yeah. I personally stretch myself on the end of the day. Mm-hmm. When I go home, take my shower, eat, and then like before I lay down bed, boom, as a time that I, take to stretch a little bit. I mean, before training, I do a little bit too, but not too crazy. I hear something about like stretch before training is not that good. I think you can you lose like your muscular resistance or something like that, and then you can injure muscular mark. Like easy. I don't know how to explain that, but it's something like that. And it's science proven, so don't stretch too much before training. It's more like after, or when you wake up. When you wake up is a really good time to stretch too.
I know Kevin knows all about stretching with
My
how
kid-
much your knee stretched.
My kids don't give a fuck about giving me time to stretch. Luckily, I'm pretty flexible, like
Yeah.
just naturally. So like when I lift, towards the end of my lift, I stretch kind of through my motions with weight, and I really did not stretch, and then I tore my pec, and I was like, shit, I need to start doing something. Luckily, all my injuries, my pec tear, which was just benching, it wasn't jiu-jitsu related, was the only thing I've had surgery for. My LCL tear is good enough. The knee cap dislocation.
Was that the verbiage the doctor used? That's good enough.
My LCL? Yeah. I didn't go to the doctor that one. But now my MCL, they were like, there's enough, maybe it'll heal, and it did. My meniscus are shredded, whatever. They catch, I pull my knee, it pops, I'm fine. I thought for sure when my kneecap went that I was gonna need surgery. That hurt more than the pec tear.
It hurt
Really?
so much, bro.
Yeah. The
Dude,
pec tear.
I still like I can hear the noise.
I don't wish that for nobody on life, bro. It's like after surgery, it's one of the worst pains I ever felt in my life, man. On my knee, especially like behind the knee on the hamstring was crazy. You're saying that like about like how I deal with that, injuries and then come back. I think like I was saying, it's a bunch of things, right? Take care of yourself. I think is the most important.
Good
learn,
food, good sleep.
Or like, yeah, for sure. I think like, I don't know how to say that, relearn or learn again how training, safe. I think it was one of the big thing for me too, because I was going crazy before my surgery. I was very like dynamic with my jiu-jitsu.
Right.
Doing crazy stuff like fly submissions, carry passes, stuff like this. Put myself and my partners on a, kind of like a dangerous situation sometimes. And after my surgery, I start being more, smart with that.
Right.
And then learn how like train again, be safe. Change my jiu-jitsu changed a little bit for sure.
Yeah.
And like I said before, I think it was a bunch of things, right? Take care of yourself, learn how to train again. I feel like when you're good, when you like, you have a talent, you're good on jiu-jitsu, I think you can go over those injuries,
Right.
And make it work, it's, not for a serious injury, right? You can do nothing, but I feel like you can go over that, I just proved that. It's,
yeah, I mean, and
got the surgery and then later become a champion.
It's one of those things like I'm dealing with now is like I just found out I have a tear in my rotator cuff and then my AC joint in my shoulder. So like I've been playing a lot where I'm really protecting the shoulder, and I think in some aspects it's made my game better. I think surprisingly my passing I feel like has gotten a lot better, my outside passing. But then like my half guard Z guard game has gotten really good.
You can hide stuff.
Yeah.
That's the pec tear. Z guard actually came from.
Make you looking for other things too, Make you looking for new options.
Yeah.
And the jiu-jitsu is incredible because of this, right? That's one of the things, back on the first question, you make it like, what do you make you go into jiu-jitsu and really sticking on jiu-jitsu, right? It's for me, one of the thing is I'm always doing something new. I'm always learning something new, and this is great. And that is just like you can prove that with this, right? So you injure yourself, so you stop, do some movement, and then you can learn another movement.
Yeah, it's forcing me to do other things that I wouldn't usually do.
That is infinite the possibility. Like you can do it, right? It's crazy.
Right.
Jiu-jitsu, it's insane, bro. I trained jiu-jitsu for 10 years, and I still learn new things every day, every week. If I really got interest or want to watch something new, I have something to learn. I think everything you does, it's not like that, right? You always learning, but think about it. If you do soccer, basketball, they're not gonna learn new things all the time.
It's the same thing.
It's
pretty
same
much
thing all the time. And I was doing a lot of sports when I'm a kid. I was doing basketball. I surfed so much, bro. I was living like 2 minutes away from the beach in Brazil, so I was surfing all the time. And but become annoying, at some point, because I was doing the same thing. And when I started doing jiu-jitsu, like it was not the same thing. You know, I trained with you. Something happened. I trained with him. Completely different thing.
Yeah.
Him,
100%.
same thing. That is interesting. You know, very interesting for me.
Yeah.
100%. I feel like that's what keeps a lot of people in jiu-jitsu. It's like it's never the same role. You can roll with the same person 10 times and each role is going to be different.
Yeah.
Well, like even like weekly with like just other people in the gym, like you're like, this guy was throwing arm bars. I'm going to start like guarding. And then he's like, well, hope you like Kimuras because that's all I'm doing.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, shit. What you got?
So, Lucas, whenever you're going to like these big tournaments, are you watching a film on like the people that are in your bracket, or
Do you even
like
look at your bracket?
Do you? Or are you just well, we're gonna fucking roll today, boys?
I mean, nowadays I'm not acting like the same thing all the time. Sometimes I watch a lot my opponents and I try like blend something for the tournament, but sometimes it's just like click the don't give a fuck button, you know, and just like go there and fight.
And I feel like those are like a lot of times, at least for me, those are the times where I perform the best. Is where like I don't know what this guy does. I'm just gonna go out and play my game.
Right.
Like that.
That's what most of the times that I think, you know. But I think the best thing is you plan something, you know. You know, like you studio opponents. That's easy to do today. Have flow grappling, YouTube, Instagram, right?
Right.
It's just gotta be interested a little bit, and then it helps, right? You cannot get surprised, get caught with something crazy, right? You know, and I mean, the last tournament I compete, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna open the bracket. I'm not gonna see who I'm gonna fight, and don't end really well. So
that was actually something I wanted to ask you about too. Like, how do you deal with taking a loss at a high level like that? Like, I know me, you know, I mentioned you, like I competed at Fight to Win, and then I did a cage grappling event, and like I feel like I have a similar mindset as you. Like, as soon as I started competing, like I was like, I want to fucking compete all the time. And I went and did that cage grappling one and got my ass kicked. Ask Kevin, I got my ass kicked. And I'm not even gonna lie, that one kind of like mentally like messed me up a little bit. So like, how do you, competing at such a high level, how do you deal with that? Yeah, and bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still learning this. You know, figure out myself over here. I think like. I think it can happen, you know. You're gonna fight, one person's gonna win, another person's gonna lose, you know. This is what happening, you know. I feel like if you do everything right, if you dedicate yourself, you know, you be comfortable with yourself to like, you know, it doesn't matter what happened. I give my best, you know. I try, and yeah, it's like I feel like also when you are good and comfortable with other things, other aspects on your life, it's make your performance better. Right. And if you win or lose, actually, that can make you like be comfortable with yourself. Nice. For example, if you have a family, you have a good job, if you know, if you make some good money, you know, if you know, go there competing loss, I think you're gonna deal with that better. You know what I'm saying? Right. But like, let's say you're like a broke guy, you
have a lot riding on it. Yeah.
Right. You're it's everything's harder for you. Sometimes you gotta travel, you gotta spend money to compete, and then you lost, and they're like, damn, bro, I did so much.
And I feel like honestly, that was probably a huge like part of it, because like we drive up to Philly to compete. Like they made it a whole thing where, you know, they're doing promotions and shit like that. I'm like, oh, dude, this is it. Right. And then I go up and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's normal. One time I went to Abu Dhabi, bro. I went to Abu Dhabi and I lost like. My dad spent $10,000 on the flight, 10,000 reais, right? That's $2,000 on the fly, and I fucking lost. Yeah. Come back home without a medal, you know. It's part of the game, you know.
Like
it's part of the game. I feel like Go ahead, bro.
You gotta bleed a little bit, you know.
Oh
like,
yeah, definitely. You become stronger, you know.
Yeah.
You become stronger for that. And I think like another thing too is if go ahead. You talk.
I'll just say like, dude, you know, I haven't competed recently, you know, since having kids and injury and stuff. But like, I know for me when I'd lose, it was like, well, however I feel, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yes.
The loss is not going away.
Yeah.
So pick it the fuck up and get back in the room because
Exactly,
it doesn't
bro.
matter.
Damn, you right my mind right now, bro. It's exactly what I'm thinking. You know, it's damn.
So like you
After
almost
a
look at it as like motivational. It's like, you know what, like
Yeah.
I took the L
It's over,
and
yeah.
I'm just gonna get back to it because
Move on to the
this is
next,
life.
you know, and move on to the next, and that's it. You know, I was very surprised with myself after this last weekend.
Yeah.
I compete nogi pants. I lost. I got submit, and 5 minutes after the fight, I was normal.
Yeah.
Talk with another person, like chat normal.
Yeah.
And like, and I go back to the hotel. I taking a shower, lay down in bed. I was thinking like, bro, I changed a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I changed a lot because a while ago when I losing, I was going crazy. I was like,
Right.
crying. I was, you know, being sad for days.
Mm-hmm.
You know, don't talk with people's. You know, don't talk with my family at home. But after I lost this tournament, like 5 minutes later, it was normal. I was like, all right, this can't happen. You know, it's part of the game. You know.
Do you think
Move
it was
on to the next?
Yeah. Do you think it was just like, well, I'll fucking see that fucker again? Like,
Oh yeah. He know his day is coming. Come on, you know who the champ is. You know, I mean, I'm gonna get my revenge soon.
yeah.
100% sure. You know, it's how the game works. You know,
Yeah.
I feel it's how the game works.
Well, so
You're not gonna
pretty
win it.
normal when I talked to you after. I was a little surprised.
Oh yeah, it's I'm changing a lot, bro. You know, it's
Because I feel like it, you know, we're talking about like nerves going into competing and like looking at the bracket for the weekend. You know, you were going in as the number 1 seed for the bracket because you won, you know, Pans and Worlds last year. I feel like that, like, it's got to have some weight going into it, right?
Right.
Like, you know, everyone's expecting you to just show out.
right.
Yeah.
Right. I like to be underdog, to be honest.
Yeah.
I like to be the first out of the bracket. I mean, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter actually, to be honest, but I feel the underdog's feeling, it's better. When you're
Yeah.
like, nobody believes
Nobody
in
expects
you
you to do anything.
and then you go there and do something great. It's like, hell yeah.
Everybody, everybody
go.
loves an underdog story.
Oh,
okay?
yeah, for
Everybody
sure.
fucking loves that.
For sure.
Yeah.
And now, next year will be the underdog again. It's going
Yeah.
to beat somebody.
Fuck it, man.
Let's go.
I need to get it back out there.
I feel bad
Dude,
for
you need to get competing. I
Yeah.
want to, before I move back to Ohio, I want to see you
Yeah.
competing.
Let's go,
I'm going to
cousin.
coach you at Good Fight.
And like, y'all see, like, I don't know now. Last time I competed, like, it's kind of like wrestling. I didn't give a fuck. I'll go and sleep in the corner. Have someone there to, hey, wake me up when it's time to go. Like, I don't warm up. I hit a couple of the little fuck
The
it.
old man stretches.
Yeah,
you know,
like I'll warm
You
up
know-
in the beginning of this fight, and like, I don't give a fuck. I
Yeah.
don't want to lose. Like the biggest thing now, and being honest, is like, now I'm a coach. Before competing, I lose. Who gives a fuck? I'm back in the room. Now it's like, who's looking at me like, damn, that
You know,
motherfucker coaching
yeah,
me.
that's true.
Like, you know?
You're saying that.
Damn, he got choked from behind?
Yeah.
You know one thing too. Sometimes you overthought in like what people's gonna thinking about me.
Yeah,
Bro,
for sure.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's the fact that
Nobody
you're getting out there
bro.
and doing it.
The
Nobody
only-
cares if you win or lose.
Yeah.
Even if you win, all right. On the day, everybody like, all right, congratulations, you're tough. But on the next
So what are you
day,
teaching this week?
Nobody cares if you win or lose.
The
That's another thing that make me,
The only
more comfortable with loss.
the only fucking person who gives a shit is
It's us.
you. It's
Yeah,
you.
it's
It's
us.
like
Yeah.
it's you. It's like,
It's
oh man, everybody fucking hates me. It's like, no, it's just
Like,
you.
yeah.
Like,
what my dad's gonna think? What this girl's gonna think about me?
Yeah.
You know, like
First of all,
But
if you
nobody
went up to a
cares,
girl
bro.
and been
Nobody
like,
cares.
yeah, I lost in my jiu-jitsu tournament, like, oh,
yeah.
what else would you do today? Like,
Is that like karate?
Nobody cares. Nobody cares for you win
Yeah.
or lose. That is the truth.
Yeah.
And that can be comfortable for you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It can be bad at the same time because sometimes you expect so much for people, right?
Yeah, well, like that's just like people with low self-esteem. They're like, "Oh, I'm doing this for everybody else." Like, no, you're doing this because you want to be the fucking best.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to fucking win.
I haven't competed.
I mean,
as
you
brown.
on the
I haven't
on the
done
on
black.
the.
Yeah.
I haven't competed since purple.
Jesus
Really?
Christ.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
That was in like
pandemic fucked it up.
1984.
Yeah. Back in the Civil War.
Yeah.
So I haven't done brown, I haven't done black, but then I go and drop in, and then it's that hype of other schools like, man, you're so fucking good. And it's like, yeah, but this is open mat bullshit. Like, it's
Yeah,
not
this
like,
means like we're not
Guys, this
sitting here
means
going
nothing.
comp pace,
Like-
fucking trying to kill each other.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we're rolling. dude.
I feel like all y'all are trying to kill me every time we roll. And then,
That's because I am.
It's because I'm trying to not die.
well, like when I drop in, not local, when I'm like out traveling and go to our gyms, they try to beat the shit out of me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
Have-
like then
Open
the
mats
coaches
in
are like, go
open
with
mats
this
in
one.
different places,
Yeah.
kind of like a comp.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
People
but then I
is-
watch
They want to sit there and
yourself.
show they're like,
beat that
oh, our gym's
motherfucker,
better.
like,
Like we're
that's
better.
coming from
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
who's never been in your closed guard, because that shit fucking hurts. Okay, like you're like, you guys are trying to kill me. Hey, does this hurt?
He's almost popping the ribs.
He gets the floating rib, and you're just like, okay, I tap.
You gotta come back
old
down.
school,
and
some
get
old school
reps
stuff.
in, so I can get me ready to compete again. Right? So then it's the dilemma: should I cut weight or should I just stay heavy? Because I'm not big enough to be big in the what's the
Right,
big
like the-
boy? Was it ultra heavy or whatever?
Yeah,
like
I think it's like 225
Husky
plus.
division, whatever the fuck they call
I'm,
it.
what are you sitting at?
Right now,
Yeah.
for like 242
Jesus.
after training. I know.
Christ.
So like
you carry it well.
you're heavy, but not that heavy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
there's
you got some dudes that are rolling out 300. You know,
and
former
I'm not
offensive
that tall
linemen.
either. Where there's
Yeah.
some
True.
tall
Right?
bastards.
Look me,
I'm-
bro. The last 2 years of fighting ultra heavy division. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
But you both move so well for
Yeah.
being
Right.
ultra heavy guys.
Right,
Like,
right,
You
right.
move like a fucking 185er.
right. That's my advantage. You know, that's my advantage. I feel like most of the guys on my bracket they can move like me. You know.
Yeah.
I feel I have the size disadvantage, but on the end of the day, I think it's advantage for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like I move better, and I'm not like less stronger than nobody. You know,
Right.
I'm like on the same level of strength. You know, and I think like my jiu-jitsu a little bit better. I know I'll win pans and words as ultra heavy. I'm gonna compete these Nogi words against as ultra heavy because I need to get my revenge. I cannot
Right.
like move.
Yeah.
You
I
can't do
cannot
that.
move to
Yeah.
another bracket right now.
I am so glad you have that mentality because I'm like,
Yeah.
if you're like, I was just gonna like,
Yeah, I'm
hit
gonna
the
actually
gym
go
a
down
couple
a
more
bracket
times
now.
a week. and be like,
But I really
No.
like before I lost this trainer, I was really thinking about losing weight. You know, lose like some 20 pounds, be more lean, because I feel. I mean, I can move the way how I move right now, being like 235, 240. Imagine if like 220, 210,
Yeah.
200. You know, I don't want to fight MMA soon, so I'm gonna cut weight anyways.
Especially coming from a heavier weight class, because like you'll drop the weight, but you're carrying a lot of that
Right.
strength still too, and then you're
Right,
already
right.
that athletic.
Definitely.
Fucking, it makes a whole.
And
big
next
difference.
year, I'm
Yeah.
already planning this. I'm talk with my nutritionist. I'm gonna cut weight. I'm gonna cut
yeah.
weight. Start after Nogi words. I'm gonna start drop some weight, and
Hell yeah.
it's about to your new version.
I'll cut weight and meet you there. So
I
is it
gotta have a
Rock
better chance right now, bro.
I don't think there's a geriatric division.
I don't know. I could see it when we rolled the first time when I got a hold of you. You're like, man, this guy's a little strong. No, because when is Masters and all? Am I in Masters and all that shit?
It starts at 35.
Masters?
Yeah.
30.
33.
29 actually.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Son of a bitch, I'm
the
pushing
year
that.
So I've
you
never
master.
done an old person. I've never done an old person division. So.
That's good, bro. That's good.
Oh, fuck.
You become master on the year you turn 30.
Okay.
So you can be a master of 25, right? 25, not 29. My bad.
Look what I've been
No
missing
shit.
out on.
No shit.
18 to 29 adult.
Can you still do the adult divisions
No.
even?
I mean, no,
Great.
you can. My
Okay.
bad.
Okay.
You can be adult and do masters, right? But you can't be a master and do adult if you want.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And and it's like, bro, those masters are going crazy, bro.
Yeah.
They're like being
I mean,
for
you look at
real.
like Demetrius Johnson. He competes in the Masters divisions.
Right.
Like that dude's a
And-
fucking freak. What are we doing?
a fresh example right now. Look, the Nogi Pens last week in the open class final was 2 masters there.
Yeah.
Who's developing
Yeah.
Patrick Gallagher?
Yeah, yeah.
Two masters, 30 plus. You know, they did the open class final, which is, you know, it's motivating. You know, I was like, damn, I'm 24. I already win a lot, man. You know, I have a lot of time.
Yeah, the
a lot
amount
of time
that,
to win again.
the amount of stuff that you've already accomplished at 24 years old is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking nuts. I'm older than you. I'm 26.
Yeah.
And I haven't. I woke up this morning. I got that going for me, you know. Like,
No, you're on the path, bro. You're on the right path.
the fact that you've won worlds at blue, purple, and black.
Yeah,
is
blue and
fucking-
black.
That's fucking insane.
Oh yeah.
Like,
That's
that,
great.
that is such a cool thing to be able to, like, one, the fact that I get to sit here and talk to you and bullshit with you for a couple hours, like, this is sick. But
Thank
that,
you, bro.
like,
That was something great for me.
dude.
It's-
So
it's
I
a
do
life
want
changer.
to open up, because we've been talking about just like personal stories and shit
Mm-hmm.
like that, and we could sit here and talk all night about shit
Yeah.
like that. But I do want to open up just like jiu-jitsu world in general, right? So, like, one of the big things I want to get your thoughts. You know, recently CJI 2 happened, and then there's a lot of beef between like CJI and UFC BJJ. What are you thinking about all of that? What are your thoughts?
what you say? They don't like each other? What?
Yeah, so like
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I think it goes deeper to like I guess like Dana White and Craig Jones don't really get
really?
along.
I think it has something to do with the
That's something new for me,
bowl.
bro. Really,
And then
that's
the
crazy.
fact that the
Versus
UFC used
the
used
ramp.
the slanted walls and
Oh, they
everything.
picked the idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm down for anything, bro. UFC, CGI.
He's playing both sides,
Yeah,
so he comes out
He's
on
got to
top.
play for business. You got to play for business.
Who's sending me the counter first? But I mean, bro, I almost fight CGI, bro, last year.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
last year, not this year, right? I almost fight CGI for Team America.
Okay.
Greg,
Yeah.
You know, he's like when he posts about that team, he's from Maryland, right? He posts about the team, and he's like draft peoples. I shoot a text for him, you know, like say,
Yeah.
man, I'm here. I'm like 40 minutes away from your gym. You know, I'm down for a fight plus 99 or you know like 99. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, I want to be on the show. And he like, all right, show up here. Let's see. And then I show up. That was me and you guys know Devontae Bones.
Mm-hmm.
You know, big black dude,
Yeah,
strong,
yeah.
from Unity. He was there, so it's kind of like a, you know, like a tough training to see who gonna get the spot, you know.
Yeah.
And we trained for like 1 or 2 weeks together, and then after a while they put Pat down. They put Pat down on the spot. I mean, I think it was not a smart decision.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know?
the guy's a great wrestler,
Right,
but
he's a good wrestler,
There's
but
a lot
jiu-jitsu-
more that goes into jiu-jitsu than fucking wrestling.
Yeah, it's jiu-jitsu not waiting for the show. But anyways, and I mean, but on the end of the day, you know, a couple people tell me it was not his decision. Was
Okay.
the event, the CGI decision, like
Yeah.
make that choice, you know.
That makes, because Pat, you know, he competed at CJI 1,
Right,
so they
there's a
probably
lot
wanted
of-
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of hype follows
Everybody
through,
knows
right?
Pat Downey.
But
Yeah.
I mean,
Everybody knows
it's
him,
coming.
so, like,
I think the opportunity
Oh,
to
yeah.
fight those
CJI
events.
3, dude. That's
Oh, yeah.
that's all you all day.
Yeah.
CDI, UFC, you know. I'm gonna be on their show soon.
Yeah.
And so you compete a lot IBJJF, and then you did that ADCC Open a few weeks ago out in Kentucky. Won that. Do you have any thoughts or desire to try to do like trials and try to go to ADCC World, stuff like that?
Right, definitely. I cannot compete trials right now because I'm on my visa process.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
on my document process, so I cannot go to Brazil. I mean, I can, but it can be dangerous to come back.
Yeah, it's a weird time to be doing.
Right.
the
Yeah,
back and
you know,
forth.
I'm
It's-
building the life
Especially,
right now.
especially
here.
this close to DC. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, not a good idea. You know, but yeah, man, I want to be on the ADC so much. I'm gonna compete most ADC tournaments as possible right now.
Okay.
Try like perform well, maybe get invited. You know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
oh yeah, that is the goal, man.
So are you not able to do trials in the U.S.? You have to do
Don't.
Brazil?
Yeah, you
Okay.
have to
Interesting.
fight on your. How I say that? With your original
Like citizenship?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
your original
Okay.
country, you know. So if
Interesting.
you're Europe, you gotta go in Europe. If you're Asian, you gotta go age into.
That makes sense because you got dudes like Declan
And,
Moody
and
that
all
are
that.
doing like the Australasia trials.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes
And
sense.
I mean, the ADC was a great experience, bro.
Yeah.
Very, very different. I fight against a tough guy on the final match. Guy was like 2 times brown belt world champ. Nikki was a very good experience, and was my first one. And I'm now after Nogi Words, I'm gonna put my 100% focus on more like ADC tournaments and
Nice.
EBI route events. I really want
Hell
to
yeah.
explore more of this area. I
Yeah,
feel like
a lot of the sub only
Yep.
stuff.
Okay.
I like
yeah.
it.
I feel like I have jiu-jitsu to be on that word too. You know, I already making my career a little bit on the IBJJF. I have way more to do. I want to win at least 3 world titles.
Fuck
And
yeah.
I have a time for that. But I really want to put my focus more on this Nogi scenario, Nogi word right now.
Yeah.
ADCC sub only tournaments.
I like it.
I like that.
And
I like
that's
that pace.
that's where I feel like all the eyes are.
Oh yeah, the hype
when
is
it
on
comes
there
to
right now.
jiu-jitsu right
Money
now.
too, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I was way more interested in that right now. To be honest, I was not training the gi too much. The last maybe year, I was just teaching gi. Right, I still teaching gi. I'm more doing no gi.
Although, you know what? I feel like the gi is going to make a comeback. You know, we're starting to see guys like J-Rod and Joseph Chen are starting to train in the gi a lot
The
more.
gi's fun, man. It's so interesting, man. I think like people don't give the value that the gi deserve. To be honest, bro.
100%.
It's like the gi is so fun. You gotta be so technical. In my opinion, bro, it's way harder to win on the gi than the no gi.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I could
no
say
gi-
the opposite because I win on the nogi, so I can like, the nogi. I could say the nogi is hard just to like
Right.
make myself
Yeah.
bigger, right? But
No,
it's
Nogi's
not.
like super hard, dude.
Well, if you go back to the beginning, like when we started, like Keenan, he was like that magician in gi.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he was keeping it popular. Well,
Right.
now we had Wardzinski.
Yep, Adam
who is
Wardzinski.
This butterfly making it like kind of popular again. So I don't know if it's really like changing. It's just kind of who's big right now. You know,
Right,
and as
right.
some of these people age, and you know, I feel like the gi
Because
comes into play
right
a
now
little
you have
bit.
you have the big names in the no-gi world. You have the
Right.
Gordon Ryans and the Nicky Rods and the Nicky Ryans, and then eventually
I think
they're
like,
gonna get older and retire, and then who
Yeah.
knows? We're gonna have fucking Jake Chandler coming up with a new worm guard or some shit.
Yeah, I think like
It's the crab defense.
Kids
think, like, the
now
hype-
love gi.
right.
I
Yeah.
don't know if that's like in your school now, but the kids I train here, like they dabble in no-gi, but they all love gi. They all
Right.
think it's a blast. The loop chokes and all the chokes with the gi. So it's like, you know, they're the ones that are gonna be the next badasses out there.
Right.
Like, not me. So
I think the hype is more on nogi because those super fight events investing more in the nogi nogi tournament, so make it like hype up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Which that's something that I like talking about, like super fight events, like Fight to Win, because they'll do gi matches too,
Right.
and I think that's super cool. Some of them are super fucking exciting.
Right, these
you know.
event in Brazil, you guys know BJJ Stars.
Yeah.
It's an awesome event.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
It's in Brazil. We watch the event later. It's most gi mats. They do no gi sometimes. Most gi mats. Great event to watch. I think people should watch more gi fights, bro.
Yeah.
And like
And there's
So, like-
there really is a lot.
and also
of
training. You know what?
Yeah.
You gotta training. Make you, make you technical, bro. Trust me. Make you
Absolutely.
be more.
And there
calm
really
here.
is so much talent in the gi world too.
Right.
Like it's not like there's a lack of talent. It's just there's so much publicity in the no gi world that I feel like it kind of gets overshadowed.
Right.
well, you got ADCC battling, CJI now, the IBJJF. Like right now, what do you have battling in another gi scenario? What do you have? Just IBJJF is like the only gi thing going on.
Right.
So like there isn't that contrast. There's just another promotion battling. You have your one kind of end all be all right now. So does that mean something else needs to happen to kind of go back and forth? Maybe. I don't
bro.
know.
Nobody want to compete that more, man. People just want to make money.
The
Yeah.
fucking
They don't
Kevin
pay nothing for
Southworth
us.
gi invitational, dude. What's
Doesn't
up?
rain, but yeah, we'll figure something out, right? Come on, Lucas, you do something. You're young. You got a name, right?
You're gonna be an entrepreneur soon.
Yeah.
Just start throwing money at something until it
Stupid
sticks.
Start fighting in the gi more,
No, I will definitely. I'm saying that I'm more like into the no-gi word right now, but I'll be on the major tournaments next year for sure. The gi,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
See what's happening.
So you've hinted a couple times transition into MMA.
Yeah.
So What's up, dude? What are we doing?
Oh yeah, man. To be honest, it's just a thought right now. So many things going on in my life.
Right.
At the same time, working to open the gym. Train a lot of jiu-jitsu, compete a lot of jiu-jitsu. But like I said before, I have this background since I'm like little. My first big dream was be MMA fighter, and my close friends right now become MMA fighter like Max, Davi Cabral, a bunch of friends.
Yeah, I saw Max Manus just booked the fight, right?
At UFC, bro.
Yeah, that's
huge.
huge.
Shout out to Max, bro. He fought with his UFC in 4 weeks. I think it was November. Awesome. It's November 8th, Las Vegas.
So. Yeah.
UFC Vegas. It would be nice, man.
Yeah. That's fucking huge.
I'm pumped up for Max. That's huge. My friend Davi too. He live in Dallas. We trained him whole life together. He's 5'0", 5'0" or 6'0", something like that.
Okay.
Beating everybody in the first round, which is great.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
He will be on the UFC soon. See those friends on the big stage like this make me proud, happy, and make me like, can be that too. Yeah. I have this background. I know how to play standing. My jiu-jitsu is great.
Do you think you'd fight at the same weight like that you are now, or would you definitely cut?
Not gonna cut for sure.
Yeah.
I'm 235 right now, bro. I'm like, on the bad day I'm 5'11", on the good day I'm 6 foot. So for ultra heavy division, UFC is too much. I'm gonna drop for a 205 or one. I think it's 185, 186.
Yeah, 185 would be.
Yeah. One of those. First match we're probably gonna do 205. It's an easy cut weight for me.
Yeah.
My later start being more serious and professional, go 185. I think it's gonna be my division. And my band, I really have to start training,
Right.
But as soon as I open my gym in December, we're gonna have striking class, MMA class. So I'm gonna start being more consistent on these MMA train again. But
hell yeah, man.
I know, trust me. My striking is really good, bro. Yeah. I remember I was training. I was 12, 13 years old, training with adults and going for real. It's like, these guys not taking it easy with me, bro. He's going for real, and I was giving a hard time, I was a fat kid too.
Right.
Very strong. So it was cool. And I'll be back soon. I'll be back soon for this.
That'll be fucking sick,
MMA.
dude.
That'll be nice,
that'll be
right?
So sick.
I'll be tough.
Hell yeah, man.
That'll be nice, bro.
Is there any timeline when your gym will be open, like estimated?
So we already have the space, right? We already have the space. We're gonna be in Rockville, Maryland. We already delivered mats, everything.
Nice.
But we kind of stuck right now. We're waiting for the government permission to work on the ceiling.
Okay,
on
the permits for it.
Yeah, electricity. So it's taking a while, bro. We're stuck for
that especially government shutdown right now. Everything in the government's stuck.
Yeah. It's taking almost 2 weeks. We hope to get the permission next week so we can start work on the space, right? We already taking out some walls, clean the space, and it's the goal to be waiting in December. We want to open until end of the year. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 2-3 months. Yeah.
Not bad.
But we'll see. We don't know, but it's coming soon.
Yeah.
100% sure it's coming soon. I'm hype up, bro.
That's gonna be so sick.
Life change, bro. Life change. It's
100%. I'm there opening day.
This guy's gotta show up, man.
Yeah,
And for open mats and the grand opening, we're gonna do a huge grand opening, Brazilian barbecue, party and stuff. Let's go. It'll be cool. It's a big. I was saying it's a big life change, bro. Coming to the United States, being an immigrant, it's something crazy. Me and my family passed for hard moments here. Still passing, but right now things come down a little bit more.
Yeah.
But the first 2 years it was really, really crazy. And then achieve this. Have opportunity to open my own gym.
Which that's the dream, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone, I feel like everyone, if they want to take jiu-jitsu seriously, at the end of the day, you can compete, do this, do that, but when it's all said and done, opening a gym, that's the goal, man.
Right.
When I'm done competing or doing whatever, I'll have this gym that's gonna carry on what I know, and everyone that I get to teach gets to carry that on. That's
right. I'm
that's
very hyped up for that too, bro. I love teach, man, especially the kids. That's my favorite. You know, I'm teaching on the basement right now. It's good to say that too. I'm aware to have a small team with me. And my partner Chico. We have two basements, two friend basements, one in Ellicott City and one in Silver Spring. That we, you know, we have like a 2 beginner kids class a week.
Yeah.
2 comp kids class a week, and 2 adults beginning class a week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't have more because, you know, it's people's house.
Yeah,
it's
small spaces.
Small spaces stuff. But we already have a small team of us, so when you go to the space, you know, we already have a small team around us, and man, it's great. Teaching the kids is amazing, bro.
Yeah.
I have a really good group of kids with me. Those kids gonna be world champ for sure. Just gotta wait the time, and you're gonna have some tough kids on the room. That's awesome.
That's so sick.
Dude, I would say it's wild running the gym. Like,
I wish the adults being more consistent.
Yeah.
I see my friends seeing that. Guys, it's not just about me. You know, I'm depending on you. You know, guys gotta be more consistent, stay more. You know, the kids, I can't control the kids better. You know, like push the pace. The
Nothing
adults,
grinds my
not the
gears
same.
more than when grown adults don't show up to jujitsu.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
nothing
it's
pisses
wild.
me
Oh, yeah,
off more.
dude.
They pay
It's
memberships
crazy.
and they just don't show up.
Show up.
Especially
That's
like,
fucking nuts.
you know, they
Throwing
start
one
doing
on the
stuff like
trash.
playing soccer and stuff.
And the worst is the same for me. You have goals, you want to do something, you don't do it, bro. If you say like, all right, I mean, you know, like
Tonight was like
I say like, no, I want to be competitive, I want to compete, I want to be good, but come on, man. You show
Tonight
up
was
one,
like
two
the first
times a
time
week.
this guy's rolled in like 3 months.
No, I showed up Wednesday.
Yeah, so you can't.
Gotta be consistent,
Yeah,
at least
twice.
Monday to Friday. You know, if you want to be good, jiu-jitsu is such a hard sport, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it's so just become more hard, become more physical. You know, those kids become adults, crazy with a crazy experience and level. You know, I feel like it's just getting harder, bro. If you don't train hard, don't educate yourself, it's not gonna work. You can have fun, you know. You can be tough, you can train, you can compete, but if you want to achieve the another level,
So like
gotta
at
put
least
the
Monday
work
to
in.
Friday, bro. At least Monday to Friday at the gym.
the thing is, like, whenever you are in comp and you're like actually competing, like you're not gonna rise to the occasion. You're gonna sink to the level of training that you have fucking achieved.
Right.
And I'm just like, there was a few times where I was like, wow, I'm in mount. Fuck do I do now?
Yeah, it's more time, bro.
I've never gotten
Max
here
time's
before.
Max time's gonna.
Especially like when you compete, you don't have
Make you
time to like
comfortable.
sit there and think about
No.
what you're doing. It's
Right.
based on what you're doing in the gym. How, you know, are you training in the gym?
But that is the
or-
thing too. You gotta train until you become natural.
Yeah.
Until you
exactly.
become like you don't
It's
thinking
muscle
about it. I
memory.
don't thinking about training right now. I mean, when I'm training, I don't think like about my next move. It's just.
Yeah. It just
I mean,
happens.
sometimes you think right, but it's, most of the time it's like auto mode, right? It's just happening.
If you're thinking, you're probably not in an advantageous position.
Right.
Like you're like, okay,
That's not true. You know, you get to a point where you just kind of sitting there on people,
Yeah.
and you know how to hold mount or side control.
you're supposed to hold those.
At least for enough to get points. Right?
Yeah,
3
yeah, yeah.
seconds, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, we like to have fun here.
Yeah. I mean, you got to have both at the gym. I guess you don't have to have both. But it is nice having the people who are serious. And,
Yeah.
you know, we have people who train every day who have no desire to compete. They just
Right.
want to be here.
Oh, yeah, just
Mateo.
have fun,
Mateo.
bro.
Mateo,
And he's
yeah.
Have
so
some fun,
fucking
lose,
good.
lose some weight. You know, it's man. Jiu-jitsu, it's not about competition.
No,
You know,
yeah,
we
yeah.
gotta understand that. You know, I mean, we like compete. You know, I love it. It's my life. But I mean, 95, 98. I don't know is that the number percent of the people's they're
They
not
don't wanna
competitors,
compete,
right?
yeah.
They just want to have a better life. You know, lose some weight or you know do some sport, have a better
Well,
better
like
condition in general. You know,
you could see it just because like each division, like that I've been in on the 3 comps that I've done, like it's the same fucking people. Like it's never a
Yeah.
new guy.
right?
It's like oh, it's the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
white
And
belts.
that's
I
where
just-
I feel
small,
like-
it's small tournaments like this,
Yeah.
yeah, most of the time.
That's where I feel like people, you'll hear people say a lot, like jiu-jitsu is a small world, and same thing, like,
Very small word, bro.
you know, you roll up to any tournament, especially we're
Unfortunate.
like over here on the East Coast, you're bound to have competed against someone in your bracket.
Even the
Right.
showcase ones that, you know, the ones you do, like we go
Yeah.
there and we know people, you
Yeah.
know.
Bro,
so-
can I use the bathroom real quick?
Yeah.
1 second. Holding this here.
Yeah, no, you're good. But yeah, that's like, I mean,
World champ
coached
needs to
the-
tinkle.
He coached the guy that I I competed against that Fight to Win.
Yeah.
And you know,
it's wild. I had no fucking intention of doing jiu-jitsu for life.
right.
Like doing it for life, but coaching, hell no.
Yeah,
I didn't-
you know, you got into the sport and you're like, okay, this is fun. Like, I'll stick with this. But
And I was not as nice as I am now when I came up the ranks. Like when people would ask me questions, I was the guy who was like, the fucking coach you pay for is over there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
go.
yeah,
Like that
I've heard
one-
Mateo hit that line a few times.
Yeah, and that's what, like, I'm not here. That's not why I'm here. I'm not that guy. I don't have.
The answers, like,
Yeah,
I'm just
and
here to
this
train
kinda,
just like you are.
Blue belt, purple. If we were cool, I'd be like, hey man, I wouldn't do that.
Right.
Shit. Then brown was
Yeah.
when I came down here. I don't know. Were you here already when I got?
Yeah, I was. I started training here. I think it was like a couple months before you got your black belt.
Yeah. So what? Because I think everything my timeline was just a year past his. Because 2021, where you say you started coaching full time, I believe mine was 2022 when I came down here, and that was just my job. And at the time, wanted me to travel more. I just had my second kid.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, just what you want to do after you have a kid. Start fucking traveling. For work.
Yeah.
Like, I was livid, and I don't like airplanes. I like routine. Like, oh, you get to go per diem and be in a hotel. That sounds like fucking awful to me. Like,
Yeah.
it sounds
Although,
like hell.
dude, being in the military, I've made a lot of per diem in my life. I fucking love it.
One for me.
It's nice little-
My, just had a house with my wife, 2 kids. I wanted to be
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
And then when Jim offered me this, I was like, "You want me to coach?" Like, and then you do the spiral of like going on Reddit, like, "Can this be a living?" And people are like, "No, fucking terrible idea." All
Yeah.
fucking naysayers, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Well, when we talked pay, I was like, nah, I can."
I can do that.
Yeah,
I can do that.
So and then here I am, and then you go through the like, am I gonna be able to coach every day? Do I know that much jiu-jitsu? Like, I only kind of do it.
Yeah, I have the same thoughts. I have the same thoughts. Yeah, I have the same thoughts. I was like, damn, bro, I'm not waiting for that. And for me, it has one more point too, because I start training jiu-jitsu and I know zero English, bro. Zero English,
Dude,
That was
teaching in the U.S., not
Yeah.
knowing English.
That was like, you said 2021. I started really teaching 2023, right?
Mm-hmm.
End of 2022, like every single day, right? And like I said before, in 2018, 2019, I lived here for 5-6 months, but I was living with Brazilian peoples.
Yeah.
Right.
So I have like zero English experience. It's like
So you're just speaking Portuguese.
exactly
Like
here and
you're
speaking
just-
Portuguese all the time.
Yeah.
So I become like I have the first deep experience with English when I started teaching in 2000
Yeah.
end of 2022, and it was crazy because I know jiu-jitsu, but
Yeah.
man, how am I gonna say that?
Yeah.
I was like doing like I don't know, man, I was doing crazy stuff, but I learned very fast.
Well,
Yeah.
shit, I'll
6
tell you what, your
months-
English is fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I'm glad.
You speak
Bro,
very well.
Thank you, bro. It's a challenge. It's still a challenge, Think fast. That's crazy. I'm really happy for this,
Even during your seminar, I think there was only one word that
Say it
you
wrong.
didn't know,
Yeah.
and you looked down to your uki and you're like, "Hey, what's this?"
Yeah.
But we already understood because you were
Yeah.
pointing to it. So it's like even
Yeah.
your one word you didn't know wasn't even needed.
Still learn.
because
Have too much to learn. And now, bro, when I unlock English on my mind, I want to learn a new English, bro. I want to new English, new languages. I want to talk at least 4 or 5 language, and before
dude.
30 years old.
But
That's
shit,
my goal.
after your seminar, and then with Vanderstein, who still
Yeah.
doesn't speak English, and now with AI, like I started fucking with like trying to learn Portuguese, right?
Yeah.
And my grandmother would, fucking kill me. She tried to get us to learn Spanish, and unfortunately, my grandmother passed a couple months ago. Enough Spanish, and I started learning Spanish towards the end, so I would call her and
Right,
we'd
right.
go back and forth, and now I'm learning Portuguese. And
Yeah.
I could hear now, like,
You
you little
son of a
mother
bitch.
Like, yeah. So
The next language I want to learn is Spanish. It's similar to Portuguese. People think it's the same thing. It's not the same, but it's similar. So if somebody talks Spanish is low for me, I can't understand.
Yeah.
But if they talk fast, I cannot. And I cannot say it's hard to say it. Very hard. But understand it's, say it's low. It's easy to understand. I think open a lot of doors for you, right?
Yeah.
New language like this,
Yeah.
you know, it's something interest, and I'm glad. I'm glad that I know English right now a little bit.
Well, Vanderstein comes in November.
Right.
Oh,
right,
okay,
right,
cool.
right,
Which
right.
Sweet.
you should come, and then
Yeah.
you can help Me and him usually talk through like emojis and stuff on.
House, son.
Yeah.
He'll be here.
Yeah, our conversations are very limited, but
Right.
me and him have been cool forever. My black belt shirt, the first signature on it is
John Vanderstein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I can do it right now. My translating is hard. Sometimes, you know, I hang out with my family, my mom and my dad. They're learning, but, you know,
Yeah.
not on that level like me and my sister.
Yeah.
You know, sister's in high school. She learned very fast. You know, I learned very fast too. And sometimes it's hard to translate for my dad and my mom, you know. They might like a bug a little bit, you know, get confused.
It can't be as
it's
hard
tough.
as learning from. Because he speaks through headbutts and ripping subs. So if we can get the last one, he was like signaling me over. Like, I want to show you this move. Is what I think he said. And he ripped the fucking calf slicer on me. And thank God I had a couple drills in, so I had done my stretching.
Right.
So, and he ripped that on, and I was like, oh boy, like, man, that would have jacked me up. And then Jack, he's headbutting him, like saying self-defense and like headbutting him. Like, I don't know.
We in a Valet Tudo class? Like, fuck.
Have you been to a Jean seminar?
Was that the?
Yeah, you were at the last.
I was at the last one,
yesterday.
and
He is brutal.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
He does not pull
That calf-
punches. He doesn't pull headbutts.
The calf slicer
the
you showed
calf
was fucking
the
disgusting.
calf slicer
That's
from like
House
saddle.
and Son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
that thing was fucking insane, and like you have to like lay on top of the guy to get out of it. Like it.
Yeah,
it was
I'm a
nuts.
big calf slicer
Yeah,
fan, so
he's-
anytime I can learn a new
Man,
He
I know
came in
you're
his
a
fucking
big
pants.
biceps lock fan, man. You know, we have a fan history, you know.
Oh,
one. Yeah, he was coaching the guy I fought at Fight
Oh, yeah, let me say
Yeah.
it. Let me say that was the way how me and Angelo met was crazy. He fight to win against a guy, you know, who like I trained like 3-4 times before, and he was like alone there, you know, nobody to help him and coach, and he stopped me like, man, you can help me and coach. I was like, why not? I can do it. And then how started Matt? He take you down, sweep or
So
something?
he pulled. He tried. I think he tried like
It's always the
pulling
pullers,
the
man.
invert to get to my legs.
Right, and then.
Ended up.
And then, like a couple seconds later, he hit a biceps lock. Beautiful. I don't understand what's happening. I just see the halfway stop on the fight, and later, like, I know it was a biceps lock. It was great. I thought it was a wrist lock, actually. And for me, that was sub off the night, bro. I don't know if you got the
I mean,
the bonus, but that for me was sub off the night.
Fight to
It was
Win
different and
reposted
clean,
it.
you know?
It got like 60,000 views on it, so I was like, "This is good enough for me, man."
It was good. It was sick. I never hit a biceps lock, man,
The
on a tournament.
translation of that means you present as coach. I wasn't even there. My student, it's some crazy shit. So, you know, thanks, man.
Kevin was so confident he was gonna
That
beat
day-
the shit out of
that
you
day-
He
guys.
was watching from Flow Grappling. He was like, "Hey,
I was
nice
texting
choi
him.
bar attempt."
Well, we were I traveled like I think the weekend
Yeah,
a couple
yeah,
before
yeah.
for you guys. I'll tell you, it's hard. Like
Because yeah, the weekend before we
Yeah.
did the fucking tap cancer out in Baltimore.
yes,
Oh,
yep.
fuck
And
that.
then I knew we had Arena coming up. You know, shout out to my wife because I am not home. She has put the kids to bed. She lets me leave and coach. You know, she's really the breadwinner. I think everyone knows that. But I'm just I'm traveling and she travels with me to go to a lot of these too.
Yeah,
So-
she came up to the one in
So
Philly.
yeah, the arena grappling we did, no one knew my wife's pregnant yet. So she's leaving to go to the parking lot to throw up. And everyone's like, oh, she hates jujitsu because she's sitting on the side. My wife don't give a fuck. She's like, I'm just happy to be there because you're happy.
Right.
She just want to hang out.
Right.
But
Yeah.
she was sick as fuck. And y'all like, let's go out to eat. And she's like, I'll go. And I was like, no, I can't do that. We
Dude,
gotta
I
go
could
ahead.
see it in her. She was
She
like, I
was
don't want to
so
fucking do this.
Sick, man. Like, oh god, she's a trooper. And I'm the pasture princess. I don't like driving. Like that's so she's always driving to that shit. So I'm just riding DJ and she's fucking driving all this shit.
Be cool if we listen to some heavy metal.
Yeah, right? And, before getting, we got together. She was all like that, like bubbly, poppy shit.
Yeah.
Now she does listen to a little bit of that. Like Worlds, she's gonna drive us up to the good fight Worlds when we go. I know you're a fan.
Why you don't like to drive, bro?
Well, I just don't.
You don't like it? Man, I love it.
Maybe it's an anxiety thing.
Right.
We
Could be.
did tap out cancer, like cities and shit. I don't like a lot of people.
Yeah.
So like, you drove.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
fuck it. I'm down to go. I can like if I have to drive, like I hit that like I'm a man. I have to do this. I'll do it. But like if I don't have to drive,
Right.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I think I just got my first car like a couple months ago, so I was still like, you know, on the hype to drive. You know, I was happy like, I gotta drive 3 hours. Let's go. I don't go.
See, that's what like growing up in Ohio. If we're going on vacation, no, we're not flying anywhere. We're driving from Cleveland, Ohio to fucking Florida.
Well,
like we're driving 14 hours.
We're growing up.
That's crazy.
So,
It's you know, it's
when I was 24, I was fucking driving everywhere.
Yeah.
I drive more.
Okay.
I drive more around the United States than Brazil, so I know more like the states here than in Brazil.
Yeah.
Like I drive everywhere, bro, to work and compete. Crazy. Just there, like on the last 2-3 months, I drive to Florida twice.
Jesus.
Yeah, here to Florida.
That's actually not that bad of a drive. Where in
From
Florida,
here,
though?
it's not bad.
One was Miami. That's for
Okay.
that was
That's a rough
16.
drive.
That's a rough
That's a
drive.
That was
drive.
16 hours, and another one was Kissimmee, Florida. I don't know how to pronounce it right.
Kissimmee?
Kissimmee, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And that was 14 and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one was for Pan Kids. So I, was 3 students competing. So I drive. I take too long to buy a flight. And but all right, let me buy a flight right now. I open the app, was $500 a flight.
Yeah, no.
I'm like,
You're better off just driving.
I'm gonna hop on a car and drive. And a friend went for me, so it was cool. I was all alone. And the other one was to watch the soccer game, bro.
Oh, hell
so
yeah.
my team, I don't know if you guys know my team, love it. Flamengo is it's the best soccer team from Brazil. They play a tournament here a couple months ago, the Team World Cup.
Nice.
So one game was in Miami. I went to 3 games, right? One game was in
went to the
Miami, so I
fire.
hop on the car with my friend, and then 16 hours, bro, just to watch the game, and then was a draw.
Well, that was
it was a draw.
Didn't even
1-1.
end in a shootout.
That's okay.
Before him and I before we moved here, we both lived in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Which,
from Ohio. So anytime I wanted to go home, I would drive. And I remember there were a couple times where I was like, I'll drive all the way through. That's an 18-and-a-half-hour drive. And I remember I would leave at like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then get
That's
there at
all
like
day.
9 o'clock at night.
That's all day.
I drive
crazy.
slow too, so that shit.
Oh, see, I drive like a dickhead, dude.
Yeah,
I'll
dude.
drive 100, no
He
problem.
drives like a fucking maniac.
Yeah,
I'll say
me too.
I don't
I gotta be careful, man.
So like my
Bad
friend-
experience with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say that over here, but I don't know.
I drive slow as fuck.
Dude, I drive like a grandpa.
I
Yeah,
pay
you
enough
do.
to drive. I don't need to get a speeding ticket.
Fuck no,
My-
man.
My wife can get the speeding
True.
ticket.
Yeah,
True.
like
No,
be like,
true,
I
yeah.
can't believe you did that.
Yeah, I'll get my kids to do it. But like, if like peer pressure, if y'all were like, "Yo, let's drive to there," you'll get like 1 or 2 no's out of me. If I'm like, "Oh, fuck it," I cave. Like, I know my flaws. Like, I'll cave quick.
Well, dude, and I think what really does it, what convinced me, I like to drive over flying. 1, I fly for my job, so like I'm sick of fucking flying.
Right.
2 is that road trip that I took out to Montana. Driving from Maryland to Montana, and then like I got to hit 7 different national parks on the way out there, and then hit them again on the way back.
That was like 2 days.
Yeah, we broke it up over 3 days. But dude, it was such a fucking fun experience where it's like, I think about it, had I just flown out there, I wouldn't have gotten to see any of that shit. I wouldn't have got to do any of it. Like, I'll drive from here to fucking San Diego tomorrow, and I'm cool with that.
No,
I'd
the
rather do
fuck
that
you
than
won't.
fly.
You can
I ain't fucking
start
doing that.
tomorrow.
Start tomorrow. I'll see you in a
It's
week.
not tomorrow. and end on Monday, Tuesday.
I haven't even traveled that much. I spent most of my life's been on the East Coast.
Yeah.
I've never.
The East Coast is really convenient.
It
Like,
is. Everything's close.
Everything's fucking close. And
yeah.
like you could take a train to New York in 3 hours. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, day trip.
Day
Oh,
trip.
yep.
Like you can leave from here, hit DC, Philly, New York, and Boston in 1 day.
Yeah,
True.
I mean, you're talking about going down to Florida. It's 16, 18 hours, whatever. But like, that is the drive. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no
And
more
I-
driving once you're down the
And
floor.
another thing
right?
too, bro. The road right here, it's clean. It's so clean, man. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's easy to drive. It's straight way.
You know
all
what
the
it
time.
is? They don't get snow around here.
Yeah.
That's
True.
why the roads are nice.
Yeah.
You go up to Ohio and wonder why the roads are bad. It's because we get fucking 6 feet of snow every
Right.
2 weeks for 8
It's
months out of the year.
I remember it was 1,000 miles road straight, and my car has auto mode.
Yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah.
I think it's cruise, right? Cruise.
Yeah, cruise control.
And then
Yeah,
you click. I have like the line control, so the
Yep.
movie control,
It pretty much
and
just
also the
drives
speed,
for
so
you.
It's a movie over there. Eat a popcorn. It's, what you're talking about? There's no one time I was going to Maryland to Indianapolis to compete. Indianapolis Open, and it was me,
They get a lot of
me
snow
and my
out
friend
there.
Little Max is living in Arizona right now. Man, I almost crashed.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's no,
Yeah.
there's no snowstorm start like real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Man, car shaking 3 times. I was like, I'm about to stop. Stopping the gas station for 30 minutes, 1 hour, taking a nap, and keep going.
Gotta let the heart rate come back down after that one.
Was that
Crazy
your
experience.
first time driving in snow? Or?
There's not first time driving. There's no, long distance was.
Yeah.
Long distance was. I was driving around Maryland here before.
Yeah.
You need snow in Maryland. So, northern Maryland,
It's
you
not
could.
Yeah.
It
Rockville
depends.
gets pretty
I would say
good
that's
snow.
north
Yeah.
enough where you can get.
Yeah,
through.
you get some.
Yeah.
I wanna experience the winter, bro. This year.
Oh,
you
plus,
know, 'cause-
believe me, you'll
Yeah,
experience
this
it.
this
Oh,
winter's
man.
supposed to be a
I'm here for
gnarly
like 3-4 years, and I was never enjoying the winter. You know, I was like training, doing stuff. So this
Right.
time, I really wanna. I don't know.
one. Get out and enjoy
There's some
it,
snow
man.
trip. Oh yeah, I got
Go-
some
go snowboarding.
snowboard.
Yeah,
do
dude.
something like that. You know.
Winter's the best time of year for an ultra heavyweight because we're not sweating through everything.
Oh my God. No, you remember something nice right now, but that's true.
Oh yeah, man, hell yeah! Like I didn't feel so bad when we were talking at the last tournament. Where it's like, okay, he's sweaty as
Yeah.
fuck. I saw you fan yourself and all that. Yeah, screw that, dude. I sweat like a motherfucker.
Man,
yeah.
I, for me, it's very easy to start sweaty. You know, if I shake my body 3 times over here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna sweat.
Oh,
You know, it's tough.
if my shower's too hot, I'm sweating after I just
Right.
got done.
See,
trying to do
same.
Yeah, I'm the complete opposite, dude. I'm cold as fuck
Really?
all the time. Like
You probably
outside,
hate this shit, then. I
outside,
keep it cold in here.
Yeah,
outside
I
right now.
really
You know,
hate
it's
it.
like 60 degrees. I'm wearing a hoodie, dude.
My windows
I'm
are down
Yeah,
when we're
yeah.
at home.
No, I'm very sensible with the cold too. Very sensible. I have like a. I think it was almost a that feeling, bro. One time I went to Germany with my family. It was a vacation, right? I was like teenage, 13, 14 years old. And me and my dad, we went to a soccer game, a Bayern de Munich against Atlético de Madrid. It was a Champions League quarterfinals. It was awesome, bro. It was like so cold, bro. It was like crazy
Dude, it
cold.
does
It's
get
a
cold
high
in
winter
Germany.
in Germany.
yeah.
And we decide not drive. We get on the train, on the subway, you know,
So you're sitting out there waiting.
with the fence. We get lost.
Oh fuck!
We get lost on the street. Me and my dad, shout out to my dad too. We get lost. You know, and like it's a mean night on the street and walking around. I was like freezing. I couldn't even talk. And then my dad called my mom. My mom picked us up after a while. I got on the car like I was like this. Can't move. You know, it's a very weird experience. I never feel that in my life, to be honest. I don't want to feel it again.
Yeah.
Brazil,
This summer
man.
was brutal.
Brazil's so hot.
Oh,
man.
dude, this
Brazil's
summer was hot.
all year. You know, I'm from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. You know, I think like over there, the seasons, the year is so weird because you have the seasons, but it's not like here.
Yeah.
Over here, you can really feel the 4 different seasons, right?
Right.
Over there, you don't. It's summer all year.
Yeah.
Right. On the summer, it's more
It's
hot.
it's
on
summer
the winters,
and
it's less
slightly
hot.
less summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it as humid down in Brazil, like Rio de Janeiro, as it is here? Because humidity here
Right.
sucks balls.
Yeah.
It is
Right.
humid. It
No,
is-
that's true. It's a little bit more, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Make you feel more hot.
Ugh,
It's crazy.
It's fucking bad, man.
not for me.
Fuck that.
No, that's too hot.
Hell yeah, man. Another
So,
level.
we obviously you're gonna win Worlds again this year.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Bro, man, trust me, bro.
No, you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
win
get my
Worlds.
revenge. This
You're gonna
guy
win
is
Worlds.
looking over there. Man, if you get my foot again, I'm not gonna tap. I'm gonna break my foot. Trust me. I'm gonna get my revenge, and I know I'm gonna do it. If not against him, it's gonna be somebody's gonna cry. Trust me. And if it's not this year, it's gonna be next year, bro. You know, I'm just 24.
Yeah,
you
still have a lot of jiu-jitsu ahead of you. But you're gonna win worlds this year. You know, you talked about getting into ADCC, and I know, you know, because obviously I'm sitting down with you to do a podcast. I'm gonna do a little research on you, right? So I've seen you have a WNO match, or you had one, right?
Yep.
And I've seen you want to do another one.
Hell yeah.
Who do you want to do it against?
Yeah.
Bro, I was saying that to Victor this week. I have an interview last week in Portuguese. He asked me that. I mean, in my mind, right now, I just want to fight someone above me on the rank, on the floor grapple rank, to be honest.
Right.
I am the number 1 ultra heavy, Nogi ultra heavy on the IBJJF. I'm actually number 2 right now, I remember.
Just between us?
Yeah, Roosevelt just passed me because he won double gold. So I want to fight anyone above me on the floor grapple ranking. I think an interest match from you be I say about Declan Moody, big guy. It'd be a very interesting match.
That'd be a good one, man.
I want to fight Roosevelt again. I mean, he should want to fight me because I beat him.
Right.
He lost, but you know, but he just want to get double gold pens right now. So like, you know, if I beat him again, it'd be very nice.
Yeah.
Who else more? I think it would be an interest match. Him.
Elder Cruz, you got a few matches against him.
Elder Cruz, yeah, he's a division below. Next year, we're
Okay.
probably gonna face each other. I'm gonna lose some weight. I have him. He's just actually 2-1 for him. I beat him on the WNO.
Right.
He beat me. Remember, I almost make the blue belt Grand Slam. He beat me in words.
Okay.
Word semifinals, blue belt.
Oh, it's that blue belt. Don't count.
Oh yeah, doesn't count. And then I got my revenge a couple months later in a WNO. Was a very good match. It was the first WNO ever.
Yeah.
It was 2020, the first edition. Was a pleasure. Right? It was great being there.
They put on a great
event.
event.
They invited me to I was a number 1 purple belt on the world at that time. So they invited me. It was like, was a very fun time. And then I just lost on the Gi Open class this year for Elder Words.
Yeah.
I was very... Damn, my fight was 9 a.m., bro. I don't like to wake up early. I was
you said 9 a.m.?
on the mat.
Yeah.
Huh?
9 a.m.?
Yeah, bro, 9 a.m. First mat of the day.
That's early?
For me.
Okay.
Dude, no, I feel you.
It's early.
I feel you. Like, I get up for work.
My body don't work very well before noon, bro.
No, I'm the same way. Like, I when I work, I have to get up for work at like 5:15, and then I work 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And dude, it's fucking miserable. When I'm not working, like today, my ass slept until 11 o'clock, dude. Like, I'm not getting up.
That's another thing too, bro. You know, there's no reason for me to lie this, right? Right now, I start to take care of myself a little bit more, but my whole career was like, it's not a great athlete. You know.
Hey, when you're young, you get away with shit.
You know, it was like make bad decisions. You know, still good, still winning tournaments and perform well, but you know, hate wake up early. You know, it's going to parties all the time. I mean, don't take that as an example. It's just what I did. Yeah. I don't do that right now, okay, anymore. I don't do that anymore. But I was doing that a lot in Brazil. That's one of the...
I'd love to go party in Brazil, personally.
I'm going to show the real stuff, my boy. Look, bro. Look at me. Look how crazy it is. One of the big reasons, actually, that I moved down here was because... I'm kind of lose myself a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
For that word, you know. Just
partying
too much, you know. Every single week and meet new people's friends. It's just getting very excited.
Yeah.
And my performance started going down a little bit, you know. That was end of purple belt, beginning of brown belt.
Yeah.
You know, what's crazy because in Brazil, as soon as pandemic start, 2020. Everybody stopped, but I start everything.
Yeah.
Right.
All my life, you know, my personal life, you know, like hang out with friends and stuff. And there's make me lose the focus a
It
little
was just
bit.
like there was just nothing else to do at the
Yeah,
time.
like,
too.
honestly, like,
That's true.
everything was shut down. You're like, what the fuck
True,
else am I
true.
gonna do?
That's one thing too. And then after a year doing that, bro, every single weekend I was potting crazy. I was like, nah, this gotta stop.
Yeah.
I gotta go to United States.
Yeah.
And then everything changed. Come here, come out lonely wolf.
Yeah.
You know, start like training a lot again, make money work. I was not doing that in Brazil a lot, to be honest. And
Dude,
it was the best decision for sure.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Go ahead, bro.
Your favorite belt that you've been so far?
I mean, black belt for sure. I mean, what I achieved last year is so far the best thing. Winning the titles as a black belt, but I can say my prime was purple.
Yeah.
Prime was purple. I spent 10 months on purple belt. I win every single. I lost one tournament, one open class in Brazil, BJJ Pro Open class against a tough opponent. And I want to win everything, bro. Performed very well. I think my prime was purple.
Yeah.
I mean, prime really was last year, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like Lionel, if I gotta say like why I'm feeling really, really good was purple belt prime for sure.
Purple was
Yeah, it's just-
a fun belt. I wasn't at purple very long. I get held at blue very long because of the pandemic.
Right.
Right. So I kind of went through my purple, but I don't know, my brown.
Yeah, my journey was very quick, man. I was saying I start training October 2016. December I get my blue belt. 4 months.
So October 2016. So I started October 2017. So a year
Yeah.
later,
Yeah.
and I think it took me 18 months to get my blue belt,
Really?
and that was Jim went and saw me compete, and he was like, "Oh shit."
Like, what? We fucked up.
Yeah, it was one of those things where like we look bad, like we look like we're sandbagging. And then I went and I got my blue Monday. I went and did a blue belt tournament that Sunday, and it was invite to like a local tournament. I had like 23 matches.
Jesus fuck, dude.
Yeah, because I did gi, no gi, and then I did the absolutes.
Okay.
So I had a ton of matches, and then the only two that beat me got their fucking purple belts like the next week. And
of course.
and then they kind of went through blue fairly quick.
Yeah,
I started blue for a while because of the pandemic. I just said that.
Yeah.
But then purple, I went purple 1, 2, 3. I even tore my pec during purple. Well, I put my arm in my belt, still rolled, and then I never got my 4th straight on my purple. Went to brown, which I'm looking at it. Yeah. And brown. So when I started, the coach was a brown belt. And then I was kind of like, oh, fuck. Like, I'm what he was when I started. Like, am I that? And kind of like, damn. And then I was like, blacks around the corner, getting all these stripes. And then you get your black belt, I did it wrong, right? They say, don't focus on your promotions. Like,
Oh, yeah.
okay, that's what a coach tells their students.
Right.
Should focus on
It's
skills, right?
bullshit, right? But now black belt, it's just like, okay, I'll wait my 3 years, I'll get my stripe.
That's kind of cliche, but it's true. You know, you should focus more on building skills than achieve your next belt, right? A lot of people are like, I want to be a black belt, but that doesn't mean shit. You can be a black belt and a blue belt beat you, you know?
Yeah,
If most
100%.
of you, it's
I will say though,
No
I want my
sense.
fucking purple belt, dude.
yeah,
That is
no.
that is something I'm
Purple
working
belt
so
For
hard.
sure, you gotta think
blacked
that
out
too, you know.
gi
But
looks
should
guys
not
are-
be. I think should not be your first thing. you
No,
know?
yeah. Like at the end of the day, I just want to get better at jiu-jitsu.
Oh, yeah.
Like I want to get better. I want to compete a fuck ton. Like my goal is to whether it's blue, purple, brown, black, whatever. Like I want to win worlds in one way or another. Like
Oh, yeah.
that's
Keep going, bro.
That's the goal. But I do want my fucking purple belt, dude. I
Oh, yeah,
want it so
definitely.
bad.
You guys are talking about belts and stuff. I'm waiting for that second stripe, Kevin. Come on, Kevo.
Hey, maybe if you show up more than once a month.
I control all that, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So it's really up to me,
Asking for,
right?
Hey,
That's
maybe
quite
if he
strap
shows up
here.
more
Do
than
you
once a
track
month.
attendance at your school? Be like, oh,
What'd you say, bro?
Do
Say
you
again?
track attendance? Like, oh, you've come to X amount of classes.
No.
Do you care? Yeah.
I mean, like I care a little bit.
I'm going to
but
his gym now.
It's not. It's not what it's not what I see most. You know.
Yeah. Because we track it here, but it's like a suggestion.
Yeah, like if
Dismiss.
someone could show up for 100 classes.
There's a dismiss button. That's oh, fuck off my own.
So I mean, that's the thing is like someone could show up for 100 classes, but like if they're not getting better, they're not getting better.
Exactly. Yeah.
I am getting better.
I think it's a bunch of
It's
things, you know?
tapered too. Like I don't hold him to the same. Like if y'all were my students, situations, I can be like, okay, Jake in that build and you at white belt at that build, like, I expect the same thing. Like,
Right,
hell,
right.
No.
Okay, that makes sense.
Unreasonable, right?
And so, do you think you get like the most insight on someone like improving when you roll with them?
Yes, but then there's, I guess, an asterisk, because there's some people here that, like, they're aging out of the same criteria.
Right.
There's a couple students I have it particularly in mind that, like, I watch them drill, and I'm like, damn, like, I just showed that, and they hit that so smooth through drilling. They're talking the other guy through it. Mm-hmm. When we roll, like, yeah, they get steamrolled by the younger guys, and they do hold their grips too long, but, like, for them, he has gotten better, or they've gotten better, right? So then it's like, he is, you know, a blue belt 3 stripe for, you know, X or for Joe Schmo. Like, that's his blue belt 3 stripe up for him. There's no way I can hold. I can't be like, all right, Mateo, 4 stripe blue. He's going beating everyone's asses. And we all know Mateo's not a 4 stripe blue.
No, dude.
Yeah.
He's
Whatever,
at least
right?
a 2-stripe purple.
He's
We're being
a
real.
white belt 2 stripe at best.
Well, he's better than me.
But you
there's
can't
still
look at
some-
Mateo and then look at me. Perfect example, and be like, hold both of us to the
No,
same standard.
Mateo's 6'7",
Got almost 100
too
pounds on him.
fat ass, whatever he is.
Yeah.
The doctor said he was fat. Okay.
Legit, he's got almost
He
100
is-
pounds on me.
He is large.
Yeah, yeah, and like, and all jokes aside, like Mateo's jacked, right?
Yeah.
He's-
That is that kid who was right here for us, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
He was the guy that was like
Yeah.
touching the ceiling.
yeah. He's a big dude, right?
Oh, yeah,
so
he's
like,
big, bro.
I can't hold the same to him. Like, and I do wonder, like, coming up the ranks, like, would me blue belt beat Mateo? Maybe because I'm meaner
Yeah.
than Mateo.
He's a nice roll sometimes.
He can get
if you
mean.
grab his fingers, he can be a dick. Right? Yeah. He shouldn't roll with new people. If you're a new person coming to our gym, don't roll with Mateo.
Try not to look at him.
You're very welcome.
It's just like stuff that like is assumed knowledge. That's not like you grabbing a finger. Like, how could you? Like, how's this fucking
piece of
dorsal
shit.
Kimura case?
Well, like I talked to a guy like a few weeks ago who I guess had come in here and trained a few times that he quit after he rolled with Mateo.
Yeah.
And he was telling me the story. He was like, "Yeah, Mateo had me in a triangle, and so I stood up and like picked him
I know
up, and I was
exactly what
like,
you're talking about.
I was
Yeah.
like, don't fucking do
Yeah,
that."
yeah. So I will, you know, maybe he watched this, maybe don't. It was a little bit of the attitude I think he had him up in the air. Was kind of laughing with him, and I heard the banter, and maybe that's me as a bad coach. Well, I'm like sitting there, like, well, let's see how this fucking plays out, right? Like, is Mateo gonna let go of the
situation.
triangle, or
I
is he
think
gonna
it's a
slam?
situation you cannot control. You know, it's
Yeah.
it can happen. Yeah.
So-
But who you're in here just training? Like we're not. It's not a competition. It's not
Right.
ADCC Worlds. Why are you gonna pick
Right.
someone
But
up?
that's a dumb. I think it's a dumb
That's a
reason to
pseudo,
give
right?
up to it, bro. You get
Yeah.
beaten by a big guy like this and then stop.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
But that's assumed, right?
Right.
Wrestling, you can't slam, but you can have people in the air. So
Yeah.
he was a wrestling coach, so he had him in the air. Like, yeah, I'll say I honestly understand where each person was coming from. Would I have handled it differently? Yeah, because now I'm older. I have kids, so I'm talking to kids. And I coach kids, so
Yeah.
you know, sometimes you got to talk down to the level. So
Yeah.
it's just like, hey, buddy, like,
Hey, that
you
that
might
wasn't
wanna-
a safe
I
thing
would
to
recommend you know, hey, you should put me down. It's not like, you can put me down, or I can get down, or
Yeah. You can-
you better hope not. You know? But you know, I would phrase it nicely. And being the coach of the gym, like, I can't be like that. I can't be like, you motherfucker. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like,
Yeah.
son of
My first time here,
Gotta control yourself.
Kevin popped my shoulder out of place really quickly, and it popped wicked loud. But it felt better afterwards. So, like,
Yeah,
I
I
was
would
fine
say
with it.
he fixed it.
He did fix it.
You should pay him.
I've put a lot
I pay
of
that
dislocated
motherfucker
joints
monthly.
back in place upon request. I'm not like come to me to see your dislocated shoulders, but from rugby, I have a lot of experience putting things back in place. Just wait.
Thank you, God. I have no experience hurting people like that. It's
Well, you know,
hurt myself.
you
but-
coach kids who hurt people.
Nah.
I've seen it.
That's not my fault.
I look across the mat and I see the kid. I'm like, that's Lucas's guy. And I
kids-
look and I see you.
He's doing crazy on bars.
The
mean,
kid
that's-
tried to eat it.
Halfers should stop early.
Yeah, he tried to eat it.
It's alright. I think kids don't. I think that's the situation. The kids don't tap. He just You just have time to screen it. I don't know what happened exactly.
No, and they're so flexible. It doesn't hurt yet.
Right.
And
I think they have a little ego too. Like I don't want to tap. But
yeah,
it's all right.
they don't have perspective.
Are you not supposed to have that?
What's that?
Are you not supposed to have an ego?
I think it's important. You know?
Yeah, check that at the door, bro.
Check your ego at the door.
A little bit. I mean, a little bit. I mean, like controlling. You know.
If I see a trial class guy, I'm like, I'm about to feel like a fucking black belt.
Yeah.
I'm totally joking. I am joking.
Like really want to improve, competing, winning, achieve the other levels. You know, a little bit of figure. I think it's not bad.
Yeah.
You know, for sure, not big. Not big for yourself.
No, you have to have a little.
Who do you think the worst professional grappler is currently having the spotlight? Who's your least favorite?
My
Who
favorite.
do you hate?
Yeah, who do you hate?
Who do you hate?
Who I hate?
Yeah. In the jiu-jitsu world, who's the guy that you're like, fuck you?
You could even respect his game. You're just like, I fucking hate that little fucking dork with the glasses and the pasta.
I mean,
I might be projecting.
Be honest. I mean, it's hard to say like I hate some person without know the person. Right.
That's pretty easy for me.
Like personality, like what I see from Instagram videos, Mike Musumeci. Like I mean, I'm sorry, bro. I can't handle this guy, man. Like the
I
way
think
how
he's
he talks
leaning
and
into
walks.
the cringe. There's no way
He
he's
is.
not.
Like, come
Like,
on, man, wake up.
that
Like,
post-fight
I don't know.
interview-
His stuff, you know, he's really good. He's
Yeah.
incredible, but
Yeah.
personality making me piss off sometimes. You know, it's
Well,
weird.
I do appreciate he's starting to lean into it. Like he just did that UFC BJJ and like post-fight interview. He's like, "Hey, thank you, mom, for taking Tylenol while you're pregnant with me, because now I'm autistic as fuck." It's like, you know, I appreciate that, but dude, he talks and I'm like, I'm
You
about
said
to
who I hate. You know, I mean, I don't hate him. He's just like a little weird personality for me.
Yeah.
A person who I like a lot is André Galvão. I'm a big fan of André Galvão. As I was on a talk to people, you know, have opportunity to say that. You know, he helped me a lot. I don't know him, right? We talked once on the live from the tournament, asking for a picture. Actually, on the W&O on the tournament, I take a picture with him and Kaina. You know, but as soon as I started teaching jiu-jitsu, he was my big,
He's like that dude
big
you
coach and
watched.
big inspiration. You know, I watch every single video from Atos Jiu-Jitsu HQ
Which
on YouTube. I sign up the Atos BJJ on demand. You know,
And I'll say too, you know,
take a lot of things from there.
Gordon Ryan, he's, you know, he's the greatest, you know, no-gi grappler. For me, like, I rank Andre Galvão above him all day.
Oh yeah,
all
I mean,
day.
like, it's different. He's lighter a little bit.
He's
know,
lighter,
it's-
but
Jiu-jitsu
also
is
the fact that he
different.
was so good in the gi too. Like he had won multiple world champions in the gi.
I think
no
what
gi.
Gordon Ryan did is a little bit more impressive than him, like and like dominate everybody crazy.
Right.
But I feel like André Galvão was more consistent than him.
Yeah.
He went gi and no gi everything too. That counts a lot.
Right.
Gordon just went in the no gi, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I put André above him too a little bit. I know you cannot forget about that slap situation. Was crazy, but you know, so they put Gordon a little bit above. I'm just kidding. Galvão, if you watch that, I love you, bro. I'm just kidding. But it was a weird situation. Anyways, a weird situation. But I'm a big fan of both, to be honest.
Yeah.
That is another thing you talk about here right now. Remember, my dreams fight Gordon Ryan right now, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not gonna do that, you know. But
We'll see if he ever competes again.
yeah, I think he's not gonna compete again. If he
tummy
does,
hurts.
it'll be something
His
for a lot
tummy
of money.
hurts.
Well, he's
But
running
it'll be
the school
nice.
with-
Yeah, he's got the
Yeah.
new gym down there, which
it's
all the videos and pictures I've seen in that new gym, it's fucking.
I think a lot of health issues too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
crazy.
not this last ADCC, the one prior, Mika Gavao. I was like, this fucking
This kid is different, bro.
and like, but you're like the people you
Kid
don't
is
like.
sick.
I was like, man, fuck this kid. You know, fuck him. And then I heard his interviews. I was like, fuck him even more. He's so nice.
Yeah.
He's so good at jujitsu. Like, what a fucker. And now, I'm like,
everybody's-
okay, I kind of like him. I was like, I'm just jealous. He's so good. Like,
Well, I
is
think the
sick.
big thing is like
Beautiful jiu-jitsu.
not to say any, you know, his jiu-jitsu's fucking insane. But one thing I listened to an interview with one of the Rotolo brothers, I forget which one, but he's competed against Mika a few times, and like starting from when they were kids, and he mentioned that when they were competing as kids, like, oh, you know, like we had a good back and forth, and then right around when we turned to adults, he could tell when he started taking steroids because he got strong as fuck.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, that everyone says it's the meta. If you're gonna do good in jiu-jitsu, you either need to be autistic or have steroid or do steroids.
Yeah.
I like Micah even more now.
I mean, yeah.
What else we got?
Yeah, I think we're probably fixing to wrap it up here.
Yeah, I think we're sitting at about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Africa's done. I mean, I'm down to keep going.
Dude, I mean, I could sit here all fucking night and talk to you.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you know what? I think what we'll have to do is just get you on again.
How about we just go up to your gym when it opens?
Yeah. We'll come up.
What you say?
How
Yeah,
about we get up to your gym when it opens?
Oh, yeah, let's do. We gotta do another episode there.
Yeah, that's what
Let's
we'll do.
it.
We'll come up to the gym when you open up. We'll do another
Oh, yeah, let's
episode.
do it. Get my partner to do it for us. It would be nice.
So I guess before we wrap up, one thing I do want to ask, and it popped in my head because I remember when we were out on the mat, someone came up and asked you, like, if you were to give advice to, you know, a young white belt, young blue belt that is first starting competing, what advice would you give them?
Man, 100% sure do for love. You know, if you do for love, if you like it, what you're doing, it has a big chance to, you know, be successful. You know,
Right.
Everything on in life, not just the jiu-jitsu. I feel like when you put a lot of pressure on your shoulders, for no reason, it's just not becoming nice. You know, you're just a white belt. Chill out. Nobody cares. You know, it's like just go there, have some fun. You know, and it's about it. You know, not just that too, right? Dedicate yourself, train hard, be ready for, you know, and then go there and have fun. I think that is not just for beginners. I say that for everybody. But it's special for beginners because, you know, it's not the time for you to put that pressure on yourself right now, right? It's coming more later. So, I mean, do for because you like it, for your love.
Just have fun with it.
Oh, yeah. Just have fun, bro.
Yeah.
You know, if you have fun training, you can have fun competing. Remember, like we say before, you can get nervous, right? You can get nervous. You can be scared. This is normal. You know, nobody's going to judge you because of that. It's a natural thing, you know. Even you can have 100% sure about that. Even in the best guy on the world, the UFC champ, he's scared. Everybody feels that a little bit, bro. You know, it's normal. You know, the thing is how you control that. You know, I say do for love for sure.
Hell yeah,
do for
man.
love is my best. It's the best advice I can give. And I feel like another thing too, we don't have a secret, you know.
Yeah.
Can work one way for me, a different way for him, you know.
Yeah.
So like I said before, I achieved a lot of things last year, but I don't dedicate myself too much for that moment. I mean, I dedicated myself before. I was training a lot before, but the last 2-3 years I was not training very hard, a lot.
Right.
I was not working out, consistency, not eating well, and I just went. You know, it's, you know. And
Hell
it's
yeah.
not gonna be like that for everybody.
Right,
you
right,
know?
right.
Most of the people they do that, it's gonna be bad. You know. But I mean, it's not a secret. You know, it can work
Hell yeah,
anyways.
Kevin, would you say the same thing?
Just show up. Keep showing up.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Consistency.
Like, with anything, right? Not just jiu-jitsu, just in life. Just keep showing up. Like, stuff sucks. Things get hard. But kind of everything kind of passes. So just keep showing up. Jiu-jitsu is fucking hard.
Yeah.
There's so many.
It's the hardest sport in the world, in my opinion.
So, like, yeah, if you had a shitty practice competition, like, does it suck? Absolutely. But, like, get over it.
Yeah.
And,
Right.
You know, one of the stories I love is Adam Rosinski. Like, he lost a shitload.
Hell
Yeah.
And now
Crazy.
he's great, right?
Lost everything for 10 years straight, and then he hit a grand slam with 30 something.
Yeah.
Some people
Yeah.
consider him the GOAT in
Yeah.
the gi, you know?
Look,
Yeah,
Cobrinha, you guys know who Cobrinha is? Cobrinha Charles, Ruben Charles.
Yeah.
So he started training like as an adult,
Yeah.
doing nothing, winning 0 things as a color belts, and then win grand slam as a black belt with like 30 something,
Yeah.
almost
That's
40.
fucking insane.
Crazy, right?
It's fucking insane.
Like big inspiration for especially you
Absolutely.
guys. Start like
Absolutely.
They start like as adult, you know. It's big inspiration for sure.
Like, kids and adults, too. Like, I think they weigh their performances on how, like, their coaches are happy or their parents are happy, too. I know a lot of the parents are just happy their kids are out there.
Right.
And I tell our kids this. I'm looking at more than just did you hit a sub in rolling. Like, are you holding your weight better? Are you transitioning better? Are you losing graciously or gracefully on the mat?
Right.
Yeah.
How do you handle that? Right.
There's more victories than just an actual victory.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
and it's hard to see. I do it with adults too. Like I'm watching more than just like, oh, they're hitting this sweet pass to side control, they're ripping this sub. That's cool. You hit that once. Like, who did you hit it on? Things like that.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
are you here tomorrow when that next person it doesn't work and they kind of run it down your throat? Everyone loses. Everyone gets their ass beat.
100%.
I got my
100%.
ass whooped coming up the ranks. I didn't give a fuck. You choked me out. I'm coming right back, slapping hands. We're going back at it. Just,
Fuck yeah.
And that goes a long way. Just kind of putting your nose down.
have that dog
tough,
in you.
bro.
Yeah.
You gotta have that dog in you.
It's make you learn. It make you learn and make you deal better with your problems in life in general.
Yeah.
If you, I think it's
The best thing we can adopt from wrestling is, I think, the mentality of when shit gets hard, just keep going. Keep your nose down. Keep grinding because eventually it gets better.
Yeah. Good shit, man. Go ahead. Feel free to shout out your social media sponsors, dude. We'll wrap it up, man.
Ooh, shout out all my friends, my family. My Instagram, Montalvão BJJ. Follow me there. Thank you guys so much.
It was
amazing.
This is
I think
awesome.
I started a little nervous, and then I become more comfortable on the middle, on the end. And I want to do another one, really, bro. I'm feeling really nice.
Fucking you get that gym opened up. We're coming up to do an episode.
Let's do it. Do some episode there. Thank you guys for the friendship, everything, for inviting me. Stay tuned, guys. I'm opening a gym in Rockville, Maryland. You guys, I'll invite him for
absolutely
grand open. Anytime you guys want to show up to training, I'm gonna still come here too. We probably open the gym 2-3 months. Shout out to my partner Tico too, the guy who's with me on that. Help me, build that dream. So, I'm hype up. Word is coming. Gonna get my revenge.
Fuck yeah.
Open the gym. Build my team. Start making some money. I'm excited for this new chapter of my life. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you too, dude. Fucking the insight from both of you. I've been doing jiu-jitsu for a while, but getting insight as a blue belt to high level black belts, it's something I'm always thankful for. So I appreciate you guys coming and sitting down with us, man, for real.
Yeah, I would say shout my social. I don't even know my social media. I think it's KSouth19 is my Instagram, and then you can find me on Facebook.
Fuck it, we'll tag it in the video too.
I respond to everything, so you can hit me up on there. So
Instagram. I have Facebook and TikTok, but I almost don't post nothing. The only thing I work is Instagram, and I don't work very well too.
You working on them dances? Fuck.
A TikTok dancing, Brazilian TikTok. I should.
You're already Brazilian. You're already a good dancer.
Followers.
By definition, you're a great dancer. Like,
I don't know about that.
Oh shit! All right, well,
anyway.
this has been the Backseat Banter podcast. I'm Angelo.
I'm Jake. Thanks for watching.